I'll join in about 10 minutes. I'm just finishing something up here.
Yeah, I'm just booting up and eating right now, so.
Mouse booting up too.
Yeah, I'm about to.
2 minutes.
Gotta go.
So I'll go ahead.
Yeah, Varnus is between trips right now.
Yeah,
so.
I know. Yeah, I know. Like, he's currently doing some stuff and then whole food that isn't KFC.
I don't make KFCs. It's a really smooth experience for him. I mean,
Well, it's only because
worst things you could eat.
Yeah, it was only because it was like the closest restaurant to the house, and that's when I was rushing there and then back. Now that I'm actually in the depth of town, I can actually get better options.
Hopefully not White Castle.
We don't have those.
it's too rich for Varnus.
Too rich. This is White Castle we're talking about.
Exactly, it's rich. It's a rich experience.
Experience. That's how we're saying it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't say anything. I've had to deal with it with a couple of Canadians that came to town once, and they were eager to try a White Castle because they lived in a rural side of Canada, and they only had White Castle to a grocery store, the frozen section.
Right. That sounds like a funny experience too.
Yeah, definitely a music experience.
Oh, we're live on Mouse channel, so.
Let me go ahead and put that up.
Let me change my character for today.
Kind of a shitty week for me, but hopefully today I can just chill and relax.
Oh, it's been shitty too.
Mm-hmm.
It's 103 degrees, and it's never been lower than 98 for this whole week. It's just we're baking here in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like the next 5 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, it's not going to be lower than 100. So it's like, yay!
Yeah, it's definitely cooled down somewhat here, but
That sounds fantastic.
Somehow. Yeah, I was gonna say, Dollar, is there like another fire going on like north of LA or something?
I haven't heard that, but I wouldn't be shocked. At the very least, it's not enough to have like I see ash in my part of the world.
Indeed.
We're more worried about like our reservoirs. At least I am.
Indeed. Yeah, well, a couple other states over here have been getting a lot of rain and flooding, so.
We don't like the flooding. We get landslides like that, so we can relate.
I just wish there was a better way to use all that excess water. You know, give it to your own transport place that could use it. So, but that involves proper planning.
Well, it also requires technology that we just don't have.
And infrastructure that will never happen.
Well, in any case,
our
room's open,
lifetimes.
so feel free to join in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be about 10 minutes finishing something up here.
Yeah, I can wait 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to get the room like situated.
Or we do like a special feature after or something? I saw your tweet about it. I wasn't sure what was happening.
I thought we were holding off.
It's not a special feature any more than. Oh, it's not going to be a special feature, if you get what I'm saying. If you read if you read the tweet, yeah, there may be a special episode.
Oh, that's what the. Okay, I wasn't.
So
Yeah, I know something was happening. I'm
be,
not sure what it was.
so
Well,
it won't be longer than like say 30 minutes, if that.
well,
Okay.
just to let you know, I'm probably gonna cut out at like 11 o'clock because I have something to do. I have something to do in the morning.
All good, man.
That's fine. At least it's not overtime, is it?
No, it's not work related.
I'll be,
I just I have some things to take care of.
all good.
That's fine. At least it's not work related for like, what was it, 4 weeks in a row?
Yeah, well, funny enough, I quit that job. I'm done with them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I started a new
Congrats.
I started a new job earlier this week on Monday.
Oh, congrats!
Yep, thanks.
Yeah, I think Enron's probably gonna talk about it. He got the new gig as well, so congrats to him too. So
New beginnings.
New beginnings, moving on up.
well,
Like the Johnsons.
Yep.
meet the Jeffersons.
Yeah.
And yes, Jeffersons.
Yeah, you're right. It's been a while since I've seen it. I just remember the jingle, you know? Moving on up.
Mm-hmm.
Who's tweeting at me now?
Oh, at least we got some funny things to talk about today. Involving
Oh, there's
nuclear
a-
codes and shit. Or someone going nuclear.
Funny things. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm
I don't
sorry,
know what you're talking about.
amusing things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme, it's not funny. It's actually pretty fucking serious. But the fact
scared.
the fact that he can't get his life straight is hilarious.
That's the part I'm gonna laugh at. I mean, it's a fucked up situation regardless, but yeah, I'm just laughing at the stupidity on his end.
Oh, it's a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt. I had documents, but I declassified them. Obama did it.
30 million.
No,
Sorry.
Obama didn't
Barack
do it.
Hussein.
Yeah, he said the full fucking name, like he was fucking scolding someone. He said Barack Hussein Obama.
That's the
Donald,
same energy.
Yeah,
my
my-
name,
my-
my dick out of your mouth.
My mama don't even
That's
say
a
my
sh-
full name. Shit.
That's the same energy that he, when he was given a speech, he would cross out the coronavirus as like the China virus.
Yeah.
Oh, he still says that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, that's the same energy right there.
I mean, to be honest, everything is
Same
asshole energy.
same bigot energy.
Although, same expired orange Cheeto energy.
And then the response by the right wing pundits and the MAGA crowd is also fucking hilarious. Minus the Cincinnati thing. That wasn't so hilarious.
What happened? Was that the one where somebody was trying
FBI
to
attack.
break? Yeah, they were trying to get into the FBI compound.
With
Yep.
a nail gun of all things.
Like he also had an AR-15 too. He actually did it involve in a shootout in a cornfield of all things.
Oh, so he was trying to live the real life Fortnite.
Yeah, whatever. He made his bed and now he's sleeping in it, quite literally.
6
He
feet
bought
under.
the farm.
Yep. I won't scold you for that one.
Yeah. I look forward to this being on the recording.
Oh, it's news. So what are they gonna harass us for? It's actual news.
That's true.
Yeah, no, there are plenty of Twitch channels that discuss politics and they discuss this exact same thing, so it's no big deal.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for someone to come in and is like, what are you guys doing? Just because I've been uploading like my various archives that I've had, so and that's been
I
like
mean,
kind of like
we always talk politics every week anyway. So
dude, I was talking about like, well, not every week, most
Yeah.
of the weeks.
most
So
weeks.
When it's something like this worth talking about.
Hot Shots Golf 3 over everybody's golf. Sponge go 1 2 3.
Yeah,
Welcome to the channel.
I just saw him I remember like, oh, you don't have your chat open yet, you idiot. So I just now opened my chat and saw his reply.
Wait, what happened now?
He was saying that he likes Hot Shots Golf 3 over everybody's golf.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Hot Shots Golf 3. What was that on like on the PS2 or Vita? I can't remember.
PS2.
The Vita one was called, if I remember right, World Invitational.
Ah, okay.
That was on the Hot Shots Golf 3 is on PS3. It was like the last one they made
Yeah.
for that console.
Well, we can't play that. We can't play that one online, and we're about to lose this one too. So
Yeah, in about 6 weeks.
yeah, 7 to 6 weeks or 6 to 7 weeks. Yeah.
So it's on its way out, pretty much. This is like almost swan song.
Yeah, we're still wondering what the hell we're gonna replace it with.
I'm not, but not by much.
Hmm.
I was thinking like we'll probably just do revolving games or something.
At least
But
like
like I said-
of a Battle Alliance, at least.
I am not going to buy Battle Alliance for the PS4. I refuse. Like I forgot when I made this rule for myself, but I refuse to play games at 30 frames a second. Like it physically hurts to look at when I play them, and I refuse to
Can't
do it.
blame you. Can't blame you.
Like I think it's a good game. I wouldn't mind playing it, but the PS4 runs it at 30 frames a second, and I will not do it.
Was that the game we were playing last week?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, all you got to do now is spend $577 for a PS5.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for one fucking game. No, we're not doing that.
Just
If it was on PC and crossplay, no fucking problem.
It will be at least it will be on PC, but
it's not-
crossplay.
Yeah, it's most likely not crossplay, and so I won't buy it. I just won't.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not gonna like give you
But
shit
hey,
for it.
But hey, if it comes out at the end of this month, you tell me there's crossplay, I'll get it. I'll pick it up.
I'll let you know. I tweet about it as much as I can. So.
Yeah, I'm sure the internet will let everyone know, but I seriously doubt it.
I doubt it.
You know how Sony is.
You know how Namco Bandai is.
Yeah, they pinched them. They pinched them pennies.
Yeah, because it's on all platforms. So, but it's more. Yeah, I see what you mean with the crossplay thing. Yeah, you are correct.
In any case, how's it looking on your side, Mal?
What do you mean? I'm already in the room.
Well,
okay.
no.
You got
Okay.
my PS5 right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. I had to switch over to the character menu.
Yeah.
It shows me everybody.
That's what I had to do. What?
Yeah, I think we're just waiting on Yazi.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like, Yazi, are you almost here?
Which is fine because it's giving time for this caffeine to kick in. Because I did not get a chance to take a nap before this stream.
Same here, but it didn't matter because it's so hot. I wouldn't want to go to bed anyway and sweat.
Yeah, my friend that lives in the Philippines, he has that when they're in the middle of their summers. Like it's so fucking hot that he just can't sleep.
Yeah, so I basically just took a nice cold shower.
Yeah. Oh no, I know exactly what that's like because when I used to live in Orlando, and Hurricane Charlie hit, another story about Hurricane Charlie. It had taken out power from my apartment complex for an entire fucking week in the middle of summer, and so I was having to just suffer through 80 degree or higher nights of just like humidity and awfulness.
Nightmare.
You
Nightmare.
You want to know a really privileged person? You have a, and I heard this on stream. I won't say who it is because they're a piece of shit. But they really lived a privileged life because they basically said, yeah, the power went out in my house. It was so fucking high. I thought about like renting out a hotel for like until they repaired my my electricity. It's like
sure, yeah, that's definitely privilege, but like I wouldn't blame someone for doing that.
Oh, I can, if only because he was talking about I'm gonna get a presidential suite, nice.
Okay,
nice. Now he's flexing.
Now you're just being an asshole.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get a reasonable room for a couple of nights just to beat the heat because it is
For your
awful.
family as well.
Yeah, for your family, that's reasonable. You talking about presidential suite and shit and popping champagne while waiting for your electricity? Get the fuck off.
Well, he didn't say champagne. He did say room service. So who God knows what that
Bougie asshole.
Yeah, but whatever. It's their
Yeah,
money,
it's like,
their
fuck.
life.
Yeah. No, don't you live a privileged life? I mean, before COVID, I would go to a movie. Even if I had no interest in seeing the movie, I would go to a movie theater just for the air conditioning.
Yeah,
It's like,
I've done that a few times myself. It's like, I forgot what the situation was, but yeah, I would go to a movie theater specifically just to sit in the AC for, for a couple hours.
and theater hop like a couple times until it was nighttime.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, that's the life strat cheat there, but with COVID, I said like, I'd rather suffer the heat
Yeah,
because as little as I can do for it, there is stuff I can do it for it.
yeah. Speaking of which, CDC still losing its fucking mind and relaxing on all these restrictions, acting like we're not still in the middle of a fucking pandemic.
Remember, they still have to suck the dick of corporate America, man.
Yeah, that's
Politics
that's exactly where that's coming
over
from.
health.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
get back to the coal mines. Get back to the coal mines.
Somehow, I was like looking in my old tweets and I ended up getting something like I don't know where it was, but I ended up finding an old tweet for myself like from 2020, and the tweet literally said the coronavirus might actually be the thing that that makes the CDC take over the government.
Yeah.
I was reading that and I said like, man, how wrong I was.
Yeah. Well, they're doing corporate America's bidding right now, so fuck them.
If they always have, it's just worse.
If we had any other fucking president that wasn't Trump,
Yeah.
the CDC would have been allowed to do its job. Because before COVID, before 2020, like in an emergency, the CDC is supposed to be like our most powerful like division in the government.
Yeah.
They technically have the power like to take over the government and shoot people if they need to. Clearly, that's not happening.
Yeah. Well, when you get people all up in arms and too pussy to wear a mask on their face, and you're swimming in a sea of guns, that's what you get.
More freedom and Supreme Court rulings.
That's right. My freedoms.
I remember quoting to myself a lot, Captain Kirk, let them die. I still stand by that statement.
Remember, this is also the country where polio's making a comeback. Well, though that's been going on long before COVID, so.
Yeah,
That's nothing to say that we're still in the middle of one pandemic and another one is starting up.
yeah, monkeypox.
Well,
Yeah.
that's already been an existing thing, though. It's just that it's spreading a little bit more, but still,
Yeah.
there's a vaccine for it, so it's not that extremely bad. The fatality rate is still low on that. Infection rate is still not ironically high, but
But imagine, if you will, coronavirus combining with monkeypox.
I mean, they're two very different diseases, so. It's like saying the chicken pox combined with the
I'm just imagining I Am Legend zombies running around at this point.
I mean,
No,
is that
we
what MAGA morons are?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, getting close.
You should probably watch that movie one day.
I Am Legend.
No thanks.
I recognize that it's not a good movie, but I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't hate it like everyone else
I
does.
mean, I just watched the previous movie, Omega Man.
With
Allison Heston.
Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like everyone has like this utter disdain for that movie. I don't have that same disdain.
It's also like the third or fourth version of that story, so it's
Yeah.
multiple retelling. So that's
Right.
probably why I've seen like a couple of this. I'm like, I don't need like another especially like
I mean, you can make that argument against most movies these days. Like it's like the the second or third
Like that
telling
one.
of the same fucking thing we've already seen.
You can make that argument about any superhero movie, particularly Batman.
And you can make that argument about all superhero movies at this point.
I say particularly I say Batman just because I know at least
Yeah.
definitively he's had a couple in the past and will continue to get a number of them in the future long after us.
Man, we're getting
So that's
a Pennyworth movie for fuck's sake. So yeah,
TV show, you mean?
the origins of Pennyworth. But they have to put Batman in the title because no one knows who the fuck Pennyworth is. I mean, nerds like us do, but like the general public doesn't.
I mean,
You
they
know-
had to force that crap with that Gotham show as
Nice
well.
shot.
That was utter trash.
Yeah.
My mom likes that show for whatever reason. I saw like a
It's not,
couple.
probably not utter garbage. I heard it's not good. I mean, it's not too far away from like a CW show bad either.
Well, when I haven't seen it, like all of it, like I said, but when Chris was basically telling me like, when Selena Kyle shows up and she's already like wearing like the Catwoman suit and things like that, it's like okay, I know where the show. I don't need to watch the show. It's
Yeah,
basically what it came down to. being.
I never bothered because it didn't seem like something I would be interested in.
Oh, and Ron,
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, how are you doing?
we're just talking about shitty shows like Gotham, just for some reason.
And we're debating about whether or not we should watch I Am Legend. I mean, it would be funny just for that one moment where he's pumping gas and we see it's $6.50.
or the fact that I Am Legend predicted Batman v Superman.
It's actually because of that. It's actually because of that movie that Batman vs Superman was made.
Yeah. Still funny.
Hey,
It is still funny.
I was thinking. I actually thought about this because I was having ribs for dinner.
Uh-huh.
earlier.
Alrighty.
You know what movie we should watch?
What's that?
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
I've never seen
for
that
that?
one.
I'm
What?
down for that.
Yeah,
I know
I've never seen that one.
Oh,
I'm
my,
down for it.
oh my god!
I've heard of it. Pour my
You need
hands.
to watch.
Great shot.
Straight. I don't need. Just pour my hands.
Yeah. That's the part I was thinking of. Was like,
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
What's that, Varnus?
Like, we need to watch that because that scene. The one
Oh.
where he's basically like, just constantly like, yo man, can you just pour the water in my hand?
Just pour my hands.
yeah, it's a very young Chris Rock.
Yeah.
How much for one
You
rib?
should.
You want one rib? Sure am hungry. Love that fucking movie.
I was gonna say, Ma, what's that one movie you recommend? Was it Chase?
Are you talking about Drive?
Drive. Yes, I'm down for that one.
Nice
That
approach.
Drive. I saw like a poster of it this week.
Birdie chance
I was
here.
tired, but I'm like, yeah, Ma, that's the movie I was talking about.
Oh,
That's like
with the-
obscure ass.
It's not. It's not obscure.
It's not obscure, but it was never released here in America. It was only ever released in Europe, which is why most people don't know about it. It didn't have a very big release either.
Birdie chance here. Nice and easy.
And my choice still goes towards my nomination. Still mine for
Wait, they didn't release Drive in the United States?
No,
Not
it-
theaters.
they at this point they may have released it on Blu-ray in the United States, but I seriously doubt it. But no, it never got a U.S. release.
It did not get a movie released in the U.S. Like
We're talking about the same Drive, right? Like Ryan Gosling.
No. We're talking about there was another movie called Drive before the Ryan Gosling one called starring Mark Dacascos. Like whenever I bring up Drive, everyone thinks of the Ryan Gosling movie.
It's a par 5. Now then.
What is this one?
1997 Drive.
With Mark Dacascos
Man from Hong Kong and listed.
and
Oh, this is the
Kadeem Hardison. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you talking about this before.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Dreadlocked and Fu Manchu, Dwayne Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite. Like, it's not like the most outrageous film, but like it's one of my favorites because the stunt team that did the action work or action choreography for that movie used to do like the old Sentai shows. So like a lot of the choreography is actually entertaining to watch.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Keep going.
Yeah, I believe the stunt team was
Koichi
called
Sakamoto.
Alpha Team. That was their stunt team name.
Well, it's also Koichi Sakamoto, who's like the biggest one of the biggest stunt actors for like Sentai stuff in Japan. So
Yeah.
that name is, you bring it to any Tokusatsu fan, that guy's like on top of the list. So.
Yeah.
So Kadeem Hardison is in. He's actually in I'm Gonna Get You Sucker as well.
Oh, is he? Huh, never knew
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, that movie has a huge cast. Like the cast list for this movie is completely ridiculous. I mean, all the Wayans brothers are in it. Isaac Hayes is in it. Jim Brown, the football player. Kadeem Hardison is in it. Who else? Chris Rock. David Allen Greer. Basically, if they were a cast member of In Living Color, they're in this fucking movie.
Makes sense.
Good.
But this movie was before In Living Color. This movie's from like 1988 or 89.
Oh wow. Huh.
Yeah.
Yep, it was the young Chris Rock.
Jeez,
This
all the
movie is
Star Trek
so.
movies.
This movie is so fucking funny. I love this fucking movie. It's so stupid. Like, it's full of like 80s humor. It's like an 80s comedy where like a lot of humor is just kind of like stupid and like dumb level, like idiot level humor, but it's still funny.
Yeah.
And the whole movie is the Wayans brothers made it to be like it's a parody of like blaxploitation films.
I was actually just about to ask that. Like, was it
Yeah.
a parody of that genre?
Yeah, it's a blaxploitation parody. This movie is probably like top 10 on my list of all-time greatest films. It's so fucking funny.
All right. Not bad. Nice shot. Yeah.
So how many Wayans brothers did it have in the movie?
You said.
All of them.
If your last name was Wayans, you're in this movie.
That's hilarious. So David,
Not
Keaton,
All
Marlon.
all the sisters are in it too.
Oh, the sister. Oh, of course.
Did we mention Clarence Williams III?
Oh, is he in this movie too?
Yes.
Totally forgot about him.
Nice shot.
It's Kalinga.
Sponge Goat is asking what golf level you are, Dollar.
I think 14. I dropped from 15.
I think I'm the same
I ha-
thing. Like I'm like 12.
I haven't been motivated to like go Chiefs after 15 or even 17 for that matter. So
Yeah, I played as long as
I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, I played long enough to unlock the damn golf cart, and that was it.
Wow.
And the helicopter.
And the helicopter.
Even though you don't use it.
Well, I use the helicopter.
Got
I
that.
just don't. I don't use the chocobo that I fucking bought.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, so.
Seems like-
I guess
Damn, I suck.
Good approach.
It seems all the James Bond
For
movies
the
are
eager.
on Netflix finally.
Downhill.
not on Amazon.
I mean, yeah, on
That
Amazon.
breaks left.
They're on Amazon, I meant. They are.
because of the.
But yeah,
MGM
all the
buyout.
all the MGM movies are here, including it's a bunch of Star Trek movies showed up on here randomly.
You're up, Dollar.
Is
You
Paramount
already know.
is
Never mind.
is Paramount Plus going out of business like HBO Max?
No.
No, Paramount.
No, they probably
Paramount.
have contract because Star Trek is still a bunch of
Yeah,
other stuff, too.
Paramount Plus is actually doing well,
Paramount Plus is
Plenty
spending a
time,
shitload of money on sports right now.
and Star
That's
Trek.
also a joke. That was also a joke too.
I don't know how much they're spending on Star Trek, but I guarantee you they're spending money on sports. Like, they're bidding everything.
Are they doing like live sports channels or some shit?
Like live broadcasts. Like they just got they've got games on Major League Baseball.
Oh yeah, CBS, right?
They have Major League Baseball games now, and like they're Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm confusing them with Peacock. They don't have baseball yet. But Paramount Plus has got a bunch of other shit.
They got CBS Sports, right? Paramount.
I mean, I guess so. I don't know.
I think that's what it was. So.
But I mean, they have.
It's par
But
four.
they're negotiating like live streaming rights for other leagues, not through CBS.
Okay. I know. I thought they were owned by. See, they own CBS too.
I mean, they probably are, but
Okay. I was gonna say, there's a newest episode of Flash and Furious with Ezra Miller fucking up again.
I don't give a shit about him. It's quite obvious that WB just like they want to cash in on the Flash movie they already paid for, and then dump him where he fucking belongs, in the dumpster. But every day he keeps just doing more dumb shit, and it's making it harder for them to justify putting that movie out. And I'm just like, I really don't care, because I don't care about that fucking universe anymore. Like I've long since stopped caring about that DC cinematic universe bullshit.
I gotta give a props to John Oliver. He's like, oh, so looks like we're getting a new owner. He gave them the middle fingers. Like, yeah, try to break this show for tax off fuckers. John Oliver does not sweat the small details. He will always call out AT&T and Warner Brothers.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, he
Cool.
it's just another example of the rich and privileged getting away with shit that they shouldn't be getting away with. If it was any other normal person, they'd probably be in jail at this point, or at least awaiting trial.
What's that guy? Other guy, actor whose last name was Miller. I forgot his name. He was in Workaholics.
Don't
And some other
know.
stuff, but he also went on off the deep end. T.J. Miller. That's what it was. Yeah, T.J. Miller also went batshit crazy, like doing bomb threats and stuff, train and harassing people in bars. He's like the proto Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Gary Busey did too. Who wouldn't name too?
Gary Busey's also crazy too, but that's also
I mean, he's legit
Cool.
crazy.
Yeah.
Mostly
And
because
also,
of his brain injury.
and also Randy Quaid is like batshit crazy. And this Quaid also kind of getting up there too.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
know Dennis
Weird,
Quaid's
weird,
a-
weird, weird guy.
I know he's a-
I,
I know he's a weirdo.
On the green.
I'm not sure if he's an asshole, but definitely kind of a weird guy.
Dennis Quaid? No, Dennis Quaid is like fucked up. Like he's like crazy conspiracy theorist bullshit. Like dude is weird.
Also, his brother Randy.
I'm excuse me, Randy. Excuse me, I meant Randy.
Yeah, yes, I'm saying Randy Quaid is a crazy one. I know Dennis Quaid is also kind of weird himself too.
Dennis Quaid did something. Like he was in the news for some shit that he did.
I know he's doing up in the
Relax.
religious movies and everything too. Usually not always a good side, but
I'm fucking up here.
a lot of WWE produced religious movies.
Great work.
Right-wing ones too.
How Ready chance here.
I'm not sure how political he is on that spectrum, at least.
Sloping up.
Asshole
I will
about
say-
it, but
I will say this: I'm announcing my my GoFundMe to get me to fund myself a house. So I would need you all to like
Ready chance here.
donate millions and millions of dollars to me, so that I can
Up
live in
here,
this
maybe?
mansion that I don't
That
need,
breaks left.
or because God says so.
Yeah, because God said
thank
so.
you.
Oh no, Dollar left.
You could
Oh
go.
no, you went for a new house, huh?
What the heck?
Yeah, you got booted, my man.
That's certainly not happened for a very long time.
You violated the strict no solicitation policy.
I was talking
No,
shit.
that's what we
There
call
go.
a divine
Just
intervention.
relax.
I guess.
Well, hey, if you get millions and millions of dollars, you can buy that fucking house where it has a cave underneath it.
I was watching like Business Insider Why So Expensive. They were talking about bomb shelters too. Like actual like panic rooms and bomb shelters.
Oh,
Like they
fun.
come out of
It's a
Texas apparently, or at least
No, I mean,
the,
like,
the most
oh,
popular
you-
ones.
You mean people are still putting them in their homes? Bomb shelters?
People are still buying like these little underground shelters.
Who do you think is buying Glenn Beck and Alex Jones shit?
Well,
Those
yeah,
are-
probably preppers. I bet it's preppers that are doing that shit.
Mhm.
I bet maybe
wasn't-
you're talking about like houses that already have like bomb shelters. Because there's a shitload of houses that still have bomb shelters around.
Well, because of the pandemic, like that also kicked up too, so I can't deny that. But
You're
it's
up,
not just
Yazzie.
like quote preppers. It's also people that want like like someplace to go hide and shit like that. Just a video, like so you can if you want to watch this like what the fuck? Bleach on Disney Plus. That's funny.
Cool. Nice shot.
They got
That's-
the streaming rights for it, so there's a few other shows here and there. So
I guess because like all the problems they're having with HBO Max, like that's where it would go.
I'm not sure how big HBO Max is with streaming like anime as it airs, so that part I don't know. But I know a few things here and there are doing it.
I only
Netflix
say
is
that
doing-
because I only say that because Warner Brothers, both in Japan and America, has the distribution DVD rights for Bleach, particularly. So there's like some synergy with that for Japan. That's why I kind of thought it was funny.
I can't believe we're gonna animate. They're gonna actually, animate. They're gonna animate more Bleach 20 years later. Bleach fucking sucks.
It does
I mean,
suck.
how long did it take for Inuyasha to get finished for its anime?
Yeah, you know, it doesn't suck as much as Bleach does.
Yeah, Tite Kubo fucking tricked the world, and now he thinks he can do it again.
I just don't understand. Like I guess it made a lot of money, before everybody realized that it was shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. Like, who the fuck wants this in the year of our Lord 2022?
There are people out there that want it.
You show him.
Apparently,
Hey, if we get it
I'm watching
animated,
Naruto.
I at least hope it looks good.
I'll be honest, like I
Break your
prefer Bleach over Naruto.
I know, but I'm saying that people watch Naruto. A lot of people found Naruto too. So
I think they both
Enron,
suck.
I have a room open. It's only for 3 real holes, so we can just play with each other for right now. Hopefully, I won't get kicked out. That was weird. I'm on wired.
Wow, I
wired
suck.
connection.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you're
probably,
not
it's,
weird.
it's probably
Yeah.
PSN stuff. It's probably PSN. Probably not connection.
I hope not. In any case, I posted that video of like survival bunkers. Yeah, like I won't deny that like there were a lot of people who are preppers that bought into that, but there are also lots of people who are quote not preppers as well, who just like want these underground hideaways that they can go into, like basically underground rec rooms essentially.
underground man caves.
I mean,
Nice bird.
So you would-
Oh, shit,
so a
look at
basement?
you. It's a par 4.
essentially. I mean, I can't deny like I'd fantasize about it.
I bet they're all
Like-
preppers too. They're probably like, oh yeah, no, I just want a basement. But you go down there and
your
there's
way.
fucking
Nice
MAGA
shot.
flags everywhere and
It's like I'm not. I'm libertarian.
all their guns on the wall just in case,
That's how they rationalize it to their wife. It's like
30 years
I
of MRE.
I need this-
down there.
we need to spend $50,000 to get this so I can like just have like a little cave. It'll be good. We'll have the kids down there. It'll be a nice little rec room. And all this other stuff. It's great.
Nice shot.
Speaking of which, my neighbor, I was out working on the car today trying to like unclog the drains in my car, and my neighbor was out there and walked over and he was telling me that overnight they had the toilet, the toilet in like a guest bathroom on their ground floor. The tank cracked and all the
Nice
water started
shot.
leaking out of it while they were asleep, and they didn't realize until they woke up at 6 in the morning.
Oof.
The toilet had been leaking water all night, and of course the tank was filling itself back up every time, because it keeps running until it's full.
Ooh.
They had water downstairs go down through the floor, and leaking through the ceiling in the downstairs. Two of the rooms down there are ruined. Like the walls and shit are warped already from all the water. I guess
Yeah.
the sheetrock's warped or whatever.
Yeah.
And like some of the wood framing is all wet and shit. I mean, I'm sure all that stuff's like treated lumber, so it doesn't warp or whatever. But like the framing inside the walls are all wet. Like half of their downstairs is gonna have to be ripped out and rebuilt.
Good
Yep.
game.
Yep.
And they don't even know how much like of the ground floor needs to be ripped out and rebuilt too. And like he was like, dude, this is gonna be like $50,000.
Yeah. Yeah. My parents had something similar happen to their downstairs, where like the downstairs plumbing had fucked up, and basically flooded like the main living room, some of the kitchen. So they had to have all the carpet ripped out and the entire floor dried out and shit. Thankfully, it was just on the first floor, and they don't have a basement, so they only had to worry about that one fucking floor.
We've had it happen constantly, at least a good 3 times in our basement and everything, with the sub pump. Well, sub pump was not working due to a lot of rain and everything in the gutter. In the guest room that's in the basement, that's where the drain is too. That's where covered by the carpet and everything. It just started flooding up and everything, and then I think it happened at least like maybe 2 or 3 times until we put like a backup sub pump in there. And now it's been good since then. It's been good for this a couple of years now. So
yeah, this is a good 1/4 of his house ruined probably.
Yeah,
it's gonna have to be rebuilt or whatever. And he was like, "Yeah, man, we're probably gonna move out for a little bit. It might take a month and a half." I didn't want to tell him I didn't want to say anything to him while he was talking about it. But I was like, "Dog," in my head. I was thinking, "Dog, this is like 3 months."
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you also have to look for mold and everything too, right? Or...
Yeah, you do.
Well, they
this
think
whole
they're all right because they got to it, within.
Nice shot.
It didn't sit there for days, They're drying it out now.
It's not like they went on vacation and come back. It's like, yeah, the house is ruined.
Yeah.
Yep. No, you are
They're
right.
probably fine on mold, but a lot of
Still
shit's ruined.
Yeah.
Still got costume.
Floors and ceilings and.
Gotta most likely gotta destroy a bunch of shit and disinfect everything.
Hopefully lumber isn't too expensive still.
I don't.
Wow, look at that shot! I'm already on the green.
Well, insurance is paying for it. So,
Right. Yeah. That's the same thing. That was the same thing with my parents. Is like insurance covered pretty much most of it.
I don't know what his deductible is, but he has a lot of money, so I don't think he cares.
Plus, there's also different kinds of insurances too, because
if anything, it's more like the inconvenience of having to do things to basically fix it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it also depends on the insurance too, because if your base is low, you gotta get separate insurance for like flooding.
Well, it's not flooding. It's
Water damage.
It's water damage. Water intrusion. It's not like act of God. I live on a floodplain kind of flooding.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying for in our case, we had to get like separate insurance for flooding in our basement.
Even if it was like because some water thing broke.
It's a par 4.
That's separate insurance.
Yes, if you have a basement that floods, you have to get separate insurance for flooding compared to regular water damage. Yeah, but we had to go through a couple of nightmares about that. And we've had a bunch of family friends that have had the same thing happen. I've read some news articles about it too that you have to get separate insurance for basement flooding compared to regular water damage. They're 2 separate things.
1, 2.
Insurance is a scam.
It is.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, it's all a money laundering scheme. Like, what's the point of paying insurance if it's
Amazing.
if you have to pay at least a little bit? Shouldn't it cover the whole thing? That's what I think about when it comes to health insurance.
Oh yeah. Have fun getting those Christian-based insurances. I see like flyers for that every day.
By the way, this Bleach on Disney Plus, it's a parody. It's bullshit.
I figured it was it was. I mean, it was already when it was posted on Twitter. People were saying that it's just a leak. It isn't. It hasn't even been confirmed yet. So I paid it no mind, to be honest. But Twitter lost its shit over it though.
I didn't even see it. I just saw that as I guess that makes sense.
Isn't it supposed to be the entire arc too? Are they planning on doing this 40-something episodes for this shit?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be honest. I don't know the episode run.
Yeah, I don't know the episode run, but they're supposed to do it's the final arc apparently, and they're supposed to do the whole thing.
They're supposed to be adding things too, because he didn't have time to add everything.
Maybe they're going to add things that make it not suck. Haha.
Maybe. I don't care.
Neither do I.
I would have to be forced to fucking watch that shit.
Yeah, I don't watch that shit.
My friend would have to come from fly from the Philippines, twist my fucking arm, and make me watch it.
I just like
Just relax.
I'll just remember the first like 60 episodes or so, and that's all Bleach is to me.
Yeah.
So Miles,
The rest of it does not exist.
It's all good.
Miles, you're gonna your friends really got poor bleaching eyes.
Maybe. Although that would like actually doing that would like be the end, like would actually be the opposite of what he was trying to achieve, or would be trying to achieve.
We could have like a watch party for it on Discord. We can call it Chugging
Good
Bleach.
night.
As opposed to chugging detergent. The sequel to Bleach.
Eh, that was Yazzie Tier.
It's also
It might have been worse than Yazzie Tier.
it's actually not even a joke.
Man, come on.
I should hope not, because it's terrible.
If you want to soften the blow, you gotta get fabric softener instead.
Boo.
Oh boy.
Wow, that's a Yahtzee joke.
Anyways,
That one's worse than usual. Goddamn pars.
Bleaching the eyes.
is it
I'll own up to that one.
is it the 17th yet? I miss Isekai Oji-san.
Nope.
No.
Next week.
God damn it.
Before, when they come back, they're gonna give you one episode and tell you, shit's real. We gotta delay the rest of our episodes for 2 months.
And I'll be sad.
yeah,
I'll be sad, but if it's because of COVID, I'll be a good little boy and understand.
Good aim.
I know a lot of mangas off this week because a lot of the. What's the thing that is it? What's the thing that's owned Shonen Jump again?
Shueisha?
Everything. They're taking a break this week for everything on there. So.
Oh, you mean they're giving their writers and artists an actual break and not working them to death? Huh? What a novel concept.
That breaks next.
They sometimes do that, but only once a year.
Yeah, of course.
No, I think the artists and writers are still having to work. It's probably just staff.
Great
Just
work.
staff. 'Cause I imagine manga editors, mangaka and artists deadlines.
All right,
probably.
we just finished.
Yeah.
Yes, it'll be.
Yep, it's just that really they're just delaying everything off this week for manga. So
No, complete.
just Shonen Jump and all their everything in the shoot.
Thankfully, there's no fucking Olympics this summer, so no more. No, I don't have to deal with another 2 weeks of like Love Live's superstar delays. Like it last year.
Last year was China. It was China, right? And the year before that was.
I can't remember. No, last year was
Japan.
Last year was Japan.
Oh, was it Japan?
Yeah,
Man,
it was supposed to
that
be in
was-
2020, but they had to delay it by a year because of COVID.
Remember they
But
did-
we
they had,
also
like,
had, but we also had the China Olympics too.
China Olympics were like
That was the Winter Olympics, right?
winter. It's winter.
But it
Pretty
didn't
sure
change the fact that it was like fucking the same year, which usually doesn't happen for the Olympics. Because the Olympics is like between it alternates between summer and winter by 2 years each. So it's like
I don't give a shit about the Winter Olympics, so I have no clue.
Yeah.
not
You
into
want,
the- you're not-
you want a
you're not-
sleeping simulator? Winter
you're not
Olympics.
into the alpine sniping.
Not really. No. Do you mean the decathlon or what do they call that? What do they call it?
I think that is what it is.
Decathlon,
Called, but-
skiing and shooting.
Yeah, but it's also affectionately referred to as also alpine sniping. All right, let's see here. Since it's the four of us, like I don't have to build a separate room, so.
Oh, wow, I forgot to mention, man. So, did Baron Trump let them in? It's like, safes over there during the raid.
Nah, it was whoever snitched. That's who let him in.
Nah, I think I joked about it. That
Thank
the
you
Baron
for.
Trump. That,
Biathlon. It's a biathlon.
Okay.
are you saying the marathon goes two ways?
Boo.
The was it Barron Trump? I saw all those tweets. They're like Barron Trump probably opened the door and was like, "Yeah, safe's in the back,"
Yep.
and went back to his Xbox.
Or no, he's trying to do a rated pop ass. He got the wrong rate instead.
You know, the moment you said that, I had a vision of Fry basically saying, "Hey, I've been accused of theft too. Okay, I know what to say. Safe's that way." You know that meme where it's like, "Hey, I've been frozen too. I know what to
Yeah.
say. Bathrooms that way."
Yeah.
That's the vision I got. By the way, room's open, so feel free
All right.
to get in.
Yeah, shout out to someone I follow. He's been doing a bunch of Charmy with Zach Brannigan quotes.
Oh, I saw some of those.
It's fitting.
Well, Trump and his goofy ass lawyers have 2 days to get their lies straight. So it's whatever. Because within the span of 4 days, they came up with like 4 separate lies and like switched to a different lie within 24 hours. It's like, come on, like.
Yeah, I think I saw like someone like
Yazi, we're waiting on you.
someone like took a showed a recording of the Fox, the 5. They're all arguing with each other different lies. They were like screaming at each other. So even his lies are grinding against each other.
I saw
man.
a Newsmax clip today where they had John Bolton on.
Oh man,
and
check this out.
And he pummeled the shit out of
Yeah,
Trump.
John Bolton fucking roasted that host. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
John Bolton hates Trump, so I'm like, that's the only time I give.
I mean, people
props.
really hate John Bolton. Like,
Well, he's
people have a
awful.
turbo hate boner for that guy, but he
Yeah.
does know foreign policy because he's
No, he absolutely knows foreign policy. He has to. He's a fucking war hawk.
Reagan Warhawk.
Yeah, he's an old cold warrior. Like that guy knows shit.
Did we lose Dalo?
I dipped out to you can launch that room, whoever has hosting
Okay.
duties.
All right.
Oh, I know I saved it earlier. I can't find it now. That job.
Highest Metal, how are you doing?
Yeah, Highest Metal.
Tired as fuck.
I'm right there with you. I'm still waiting for my caffeine to kick in.
I'm tired of shit as well. I've spent the last like 2 days fucking out in the heat and humidity digging through my car.
I do not envy you.
I was talking about that earlier. It was so hot that I couldn't take it. I couldn't go to bed because it's been like 100. It's been over 100 for the last 7 days here in California.
The heat hasn't been so bad. It's the humidity that'll fucking
Yeah,
get you.
Oh, the humidity was so bad the last few days.
Yeah.
We got thrown a miracle today because it finally dropped down to 81, so it's like, holy shit, it's a miracle.
It's,
Oh yeah, it
I
dropped
wish
down
I
to,
had-
like low 80s.
I very much wish that for me. Thankfully, in the middle of the night, it hasn't been like the worst is when it's like hot during the day and it's hot during the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thankfully, it hasn't been like that here in California.
There's been several days this summer where it's like I'd walk out on the porch at like 10:30 at night or whatever, and I can just feel the heat hitting me in the face.
yeah.
Like getting hit by a damp blanket in the air.
Pretty much. That's pretty much what it feels like. Like when you go to the bar, like you go to the barber, they give you like the warm towel, on your face or on the back of your neck. It feels like somebody just like threw one of those in your face as soon as you walk out the door.
Sure.
There's a street fight going on in Los Angeles today.
Hole 1.
Yeah.
It's par 4.
So are they trying to beat the heat all low?
Nothing.
They're trying to forget the hit by beating each other.
Today is Friday in California.
It's Flat Flop Friday. Although it's not Fight Club Day tonight. Maybe it
It's
is.
shoot, though. It's just shoot.
Today is Friday.
Shoot.
California.
Highest Metal, I have a room open if you feel like playing. Let me know.
I looked up the
Right,
show
yeah.
that clip is from, and I thought it was an 80s show. That shit's from like 1995, but it looks like it's from like 1988 because of how old
yeah.
the film looks.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's like older tokusatsu too, man. Those shows were made on cheap, so.
I think they use the same cameras they used in like the 70s because it looks like something from like 1984. But nope, it's from 1994, 95, somewhere in there.
Yep. No, that sounds about right for 1994. So.
I was reading about the episode that clip came from, and apparently like the entire episode is supposed to not make any sense.
Yeah, a lot of these tokusatsu, especially back then, were there's a lot of goofy ones in there. You should see the one where one of them had like a cowboy that turned to a spider.
Well, this one was
American
like
cowboy.
this episode. They said it was like the heroes are all trapped in like a manga world, and they were literally going from like one panel to the next, and
So
it was like
good.
different comics. So it was just a bunch of random shit all thrown together.
Yep, that sounds about right. There's been all kinds of
That's where that
weird stuff in the tokusatsu that they still do to this day. Sometimes
What's
a lot of
that
wackier
Power
shows and everything. And
So they went from the manga panels were basically General Hospital that meets Mad Bull 357.
Well, I thought it was Chips. I thought they were making fun of Chips. That's why I thought it was from when I thought that shit was from like the 80s. I was like, oh, this is probably a Chips parody,
Cool.
For those of you who don't remember Chips, that was like the 80s show about
Yep.
the motorcycle.
Motorcycle Cops.
California Highway Patrol with what's his face? What's the guy's name?
I know exactly who you're talking about. I'm forgetting his name as well.
He's on. He's one of the cast.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's gonna come to me in a minute.
And then he did porn as well.
All right,
After
steady.
he died and his star faded.
Oh, great.
I need to make money somehow.
God damn it. Oh well, whatever. But it's that guy. So I thought that was a Chips parody, but then I read about the series and it was actually from like 1995, and I was like, well, maybe that was just something else they did. But then I read that that show was just a bunch of random shit thrown together for that episode.
I mean, they also represent like weird, like pop culture stuff even back then too, but lots of tokusatsu stuff. So.
I went to a Cracker Barrel for the first time in like.
We shoot things, so let's put this in here.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Do you try to do like do you try to protest for a Cracker Barrel?
No, I went to a Cracker Barrel today for like the first time in like 10 years, and then like.
Guess what? Still sucks.
Well, I went for breakfast. You can't really fuck up pancakes that much.
Oh, yes you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. But maybe
No.
Cracker Barrel may not fuck up.
Up here, maybe?
I don't know. I don't eat breakfast at Cracker Barrel, but I've had lunch and dinner at Cracker Barrel several times in my life.
I heard more people go there for breakfast than anything else.
They do. A lot of people go there for breakfast. Old people go there for breakfast.
I got some old now.
You like go with your grandparents.
No, I just went with my mother.
Oh, well,
'Cause
she's
we were
old.
out and about today. 60s, so.
Yeah, that qualifies because my mom's like 74.
ART
Fucking loves Cracker Barrel, dude.
You're incredible.
And I don't
No,
know
but you-
why.
That's
She was getting more pissed off because like the group next to us were a bunch of like old guy like Trump supporter dudes, and she's like, "Man, I can't wait for them to get shut up."
Nice.
All right, a birdie.
On the
Too
road for
many-
like 2 hours today. Sucks.
Too many VTubers on again. Need to start investing in that monitor wall.
That would be me.
This comes from SNK Fanatic, a mutual friend of me and Enron.
Oh yeah. Dude, he's the old NeoGaf poster.
Yeah, he just said that like
Hold
too
it
many
It's a par
VTubers
three.
need to start investing in that monitor wall.
I do. I definitely have to. Now that there's 3 streams of the same breast playthrough going on, I need to know.
Or you could just pick one.
Remember,
could.
man,
But-
take him alive so there's something left to kill.
Spider eyes of
Right.
get the spider
Great
eyes
shot.
of pointed views.
Nice shot. Good work.
So far.
Yeah, I went to a military museum today.
What'd you
So I got-
Oh yeah, I saw a picture you posted with a AA tank.
It was a M42 Duster SPAG.
But I saw those guns, I'm like, yeah, that's a AA tank.
Yep. 40mm Bofors. Same mounted on ships.
Yep.
Bofors.
So good. You're amazing.
Gotta love the Swedes.
Bofors D's.
Yeah, it was a National Guard museum. So, they had a bunch of shit from Revolutionary War up to modern times.
Well, that's neat. Here in Georgia, we have that fucking crazy ass
Alright,
army
I got you.
armor school museum that's not open to the public that you can't go see, but they have like the world's largest collection of like armor
Oh, the bird.
anywhere.
Yeah, because they fucking took everything out of
Down
Aberdeen
here?
Proving Ground when that shut
A
down.
break
Yep.
to the left.
And they moved it to here, and you can't go see it unless you're army or whatever apparently.
Yeah, because fucking Congress is like, the army is not a fucking museum, or whatever. And it's like, you assholes.
Museum.
I mean, it's like, well, you have a
Just
bunch of
relax.
tanks that are like approaching like their centennial, so
They do have they do let the public in sometimes. It's very limited.
Man, what's wrong with visiting a military museum, though?
For
That's
the
a
bird.
museum of all things.
Well, it's a museum. It's a museum for like
Up here,
armor.
maybe?
It's at the armor
to the
school.
right.
They call it the armor school at Fort Benning, I think.
yeah.
And
Also,
it's meant for army students and cadets and
Yeah. Oh, okay.
training
It's not-
purposes and things like that.
It's
but
not meant.
a
It's
museum.
technically
a museum.
not. It's
Could
technically
make a
not
birdie.
meant for civilians. It's a museum meant for
Sloping
military cadets to actually
Next
study
to the
and things
right.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
They probably could turn it into a public museum. They're just too lazy to do all the shit to do it to get it done.
They could, but the problem is because the army funded it. That's why Congress is like, because the army funded it, they're not allowed to open it to the public as a museum.
That bureaucracy stuff, yeah. That's,
Yeah, I was gonna say they
Nice.
probably there's probably a lot of red tape
Great.
involved, so that's probably why
Watch
they don't
out.
want
yeah,
to do
that's
it.
too annoying. It's like, okay, whatever.
Even though it's really just a giant fucking warehouse with all these fucking tanks sitting in it. Like,
Some of them are actually actively being worked on because I've seen
Yeah.
videos of it, and there's actually like several tanks that are in there with them that they're actually trying to restore. Like you'll see them half restored, like Panthers and shit. In
yeah,
there.
like I know they're currently working on the Cutaway Tiger.
Yep, that video I saw watched had a cutaway tiger in it.
Yeah,
Actually, I think I post that video to you in Discord. I think I
you might have, but I saw it again recently. Like, came on like my recommended feed on YouTube.
did. Yeah.
But they have my babies there, my American heavy tanks, which you can't fucking see anywhere else in the goddamn world but there. And it's like, you bastards, I will find my way in there.
Par 5.
you'll find those heavy tanks, man. They're crumbling underneath the Ukrainian tractor.
Well, I don't think we
Russian
have any
tanks.
T-29s over there, so
I'm making a joke about Russian tanks.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of American heavy tank prototypes from between like World War II and Korean War there, where like there's only like one or two in existence. They're both there,
Yeah.
kind of things.
Cool.
I so want to see them. They're my favorites. Damn it!
Wait, only two in existence that are still around. Is
Prototypes.
basically what you're
They're
saying?
prototypes.
For the T-20.
Oh,
yeah.
they're prototypes. Okay. Well, that
prototypes
would make
tanks that
sense.
never went
So
into
does
production. Yeah.
so does that mean if they were put into service as they were more powerful than any of the other tanks? That's how prototypes work, right?
That's how Mecha works, right?
I mean,
Ironically enough, Macross is the opposite way.
Macross is the real world way.
yeah.
yeah.
By extension, so is Muffler, but the production types are marginally better than the
Nice
prototypes. The prototypes kind of suck in the Muffler work because they're based off using the mentality of real life fighters.
I thought we were talking about Macross.
I'm talking about real
He says
Macross.
Mufflov does it too.
Palaver does it as well.
Yep.
Because remember the Ingram?
to a-
the pro-
Yeah, all the prototypes just don't have shit on them. They're just like, oh, here's.
Actually, well, in this case, the Ingram's still better than the Mark economy and the Mark II ones, though the actual mass production because they cut a lot of corners.
I hope everybody appreciated the Pat Labor GIF I put out for my archive tweets.
Yeah, I
I
saw
did.
There's also
It was
Pat
great.
Labor did the other day, so
Well, isn't the Helldiver also technically an Ingram, just militarized?
they're using a lot of similar parts because they were both made by Shinohara, but they have the same chassis, so they are similar to each other. So Helldiver is also more specialized for other things, but it
Amazing.
does have similar performance to the Ingram. Ingram has more specialized movement though because it's
Has
just
reactive armor and a parachute.
Nice
And a
shot.
combat knife.
Yeah.
Nice.
and a Gatling gun or arm gun, whichever it is.
Okay.
Chain gun.
Mecha knives are so stupid.
They make no fucking sense.
Mando
These
knives.
figures, okay, I can twist myself into thing. I can see where these are useful, but why does a mecha have a short fucking metal combat knife? Full Metal Panic does the same thing.
Also, just give
Double
like
O,
a fucking
didn't
ID
Double O
modifier.
have that too?
Well, those are long knives, though. Seed and a couple of you had like the small knives.
Armor Schneiders.
Armor Schneiders. I mean, they can use them as throwing weapons. At least that's one
I
thing.
guess
Even
it's still fucking stupid. Dragonar has them too. Those are
they don't use it as much dragon because they still have beam sabers and stuff too. So
Yeah,
that
but I
wasn't
mean,
as bad.
the Dragonar Unit 1 has like those two knives that go into the back of the legs, like bayonets.
yeah, but it also had those throwing bombs too. So yeah.
Or the throwing, like the little saucer thing or whatever, off the hip.
They're off with like a pile bunker.
Whatever, mecha knives are dumb. The Votoms, the pile bunker makes sense. Like, I can kind of understand the pile bunker.
Actually, none of the bolts actually had knives either. They're all pile bunkers or actually a claws.
Careful of the gate.
Are you guys enjoying the mid-tier power that I gave you?
Oh, is that why I can't hit with the shit?
Well, you can't hit as far as you usually could.
Happy birthday to Foxy. It was her birthday on Wednesday. Puppy.
Oh.
His Shiba warrior.
Oh, yeah, his dog.
Shiba
What's
Inu.
that power
Yep.
gauge?
That was a cute picture, yeah. He's for a birthday cake with a hat on, so. Actually, he's actually pretty chill to actually want to keep wearing a hat at least. Or they got a good position
Cool. Not bad.
to keep on it, so. The brothers probably will definitely not stand still for that. He's not really a puppy anymore, but yeah. He's still a coward, though.
I don't think I know of any dog. I've never known of any dog who would tolerate that.
Sure, certainly not my fucking dogs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No dog that I know. So
Right.
I've seen some dogs wear sunglasses, too. And they.
The dog that
Chill.
we grew up with, like if you tried to put a sweater on that dog, like it would just go nuts until you take it off.
Yep.
My sister's dogs are probably, I think they're the same way.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
train my cat to like
You
have a
go.
camera on it.
It's all
Go-
good.
go-
Like one of those mini collar GoPros.
Kinda, yeah. They're expensive.
Look to the
I want to train my cat before I buy it. So
Yeah, because GoPros are like,
Well, the
You
one
get
I'm
this
looking,
one.
it's not a GoPro, but it's like an it's an
God
what is
damn
it called? It was an InstaGo 300, if I remember right. It's
don't know.
it's especially designed to be on a cat. It's like very rectangular. It's very small. So, but it's like $300 because it's a
Yeah.
specialized camera, obviously.
No
GoPros
time
are
to
expensive.
now.
I was gonna say, dog, why they should have just made an Elgato for the cat.
Boo.
Well, unfortunately, the Elgato is a streaming device that captures footage. It doesn't actually
Birdie
create
chance here.
footage.
They should at least make something for the cat, for the namesake.
well, they could just
Break
buy,
to
they
the
could, they
right.
could just buy into a camera company or whatever. Just call it the Elgato, or the Elgato Gato,
A birdie.
or the Elgato Squared.
You can buy the dead remains of
Just call
Kodak.
it the Gato camera.
Now somebody else already bought the char remains of Kodak, I'm sure, because they're pumping out film cameras under the
Hold
Kodak
a
name.
fuck. It's a
Oh,
part
okay, well, they
one.
bought by Fuji Films.
Now Fuji makes Fujifilm because there's a huge market for it. I know me some shit about Fuji, so
Yeah, I remember you mentioned it a few times. Yeah.
yeah, there's a huge market for huge.
Oh, fuck me.
There's a very enthusiastic market for Fujifilm color film.
Yep.
Here it is.
Oh,
I found
dear.
it.
Picture Monk. What's it called? What's it called? Film students too.
You if you didn't make it past the women's tees on your drive, you gotta play the hole with your pants down now. Sorry. Those are the rules.
Yeah, I accidentally pressed the button twice.
Here's my role. Fuck you.
Like that.
Well, Enrod, what if I told you I'm not wearing pants currently?
Going commando.
No, not Commander,
Yeah.
but I see your joke.
Yeah.
Twitch is about to demonetize you.
Hey, as long as I don't put it on camera, it's all good.
Well, if you have some water sounds in the background, you can declare it as a hot tub stream.
You're right. You're right.
Cool.
At least not in the bucket.
Very nice. I was watching a pufferfish get sliced up and made me want one, but at the same time I said like no.
Oh, wow, I guess it's fighting game news. Like, Legit is in Guilty Gear. And freshly confirmed traps now, so yeah, good on them.
Yeah, get those pronouns right. She looks like a good character. That's all I care about.
Careful of
People
the
were
gate.
asking for her to come back, so
I've been wanting
Well-
Elspeth to come back.
People were like back in Zerd, people were asking for Bridget, and she never showed up. And like I don't know if like I didn't pay attention to the recent character polls that they were doing in Japan, but like I don't remember people making too much fuss over Bridget coming back. But hey, she's back, so it's all good.
I've seen a couple of those lists and everything. At least the demand definitely a bit higher outside Japan, but
I'm sure.
she was definitely there. So
I'm with Dollar though. I kind of want to see Elfelt come back, and I specifically because I want to see people get salty about Elfelt coming back.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
she's got to be. She's got to be overpowered and OP and broken.
Yes.
Otherwise the joke won't really work.
She was in the last game though, right?
Yeah, she was in Zerd,
She was in Zerd.
and like people hated fighting against her because like once she had you trapped in the corner, that was pretty much game over. And so people don't like that character.
Oh, she was also one of the main characters in there. I guess it was a little confusing why she wasn't in Stride.
But to be honest, like we kind of already have a character that's even worse than Elfelt. Like we have Happy Chaos, and he's doing pretty much the same fucking shit that she was doing.
But he's not a waifu.
This is true.
I want it to be a waifu so people get angry about it.
Yes.
If they get fucking bodied by like a burly dude,
Nice.
they don't think too much about it.
Happy Chaos. Happy Chaos is more cut than Burly. Kind of on the skinny side when you compare him to the rest of the cast, but I get what you mean.
Yeah, you get what I mean. No, they're like they get destroyed by him. Nobody's gonna complain. It's like, well, it is what it is, right?
Good luck.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I kind of want Elfo to come back because I want to see people salty.
I'll see the original wife to come back, Dizzy.
Dizzy?
Good aim.
Actually, I want Sin to come back and begin with a different weapon.
There's a strong case for Sin to come back. Mainly because he's in one of the cutscenes in the storyline.
Yep.
So
with the eye patch, right?
By the way, Enron, I posted a link to that camera that I was talking about, the instant 360 go-to. Like, since I know you're kind of like into cameras,
That breaks my.
like tangentially, like you're welcome to look at it. This is what I'm looking at to get my cat.
It's time. You're incredible.
The
Just because
PSI
it-
camera.
I want to put it on my cat so that when I leave, I can see what they're doing, like when I leave. Because I've been curious, and I kind of want to know what's he getting himself into.
You're gonna get like 3 hours of footage of him licking his balls.
I would still watch it.
Code 5. It's par 4.
I personally would fast forward, but okay.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I would watch it just to get through it. But even if it was just that, it's like, well, at least I know he's doing that, not getting into anything else. I also technically want to put it on the street cat that I have.
Excuse me. Yeah, this I don't know this company, but apparently they're well regarded for making these little cameras. But they're not like owned by any other photography industry like player that I know of. Because I was thinking like I bet DJI or somebody like that owns this company, but it's just a Chinese company that just makes small games.
Yeah, my pick on Samurai Showdown. Now that I heard it's gonna be rollback there, so
2023, so don't rush out to get it. Like,
I'm not rushing out to get it. I'm gonna wait till the price goes down. So
yeah, I can't remember. I own it. I think it's on. I think I own it on PS4, but I think I would rather own it for PC because again, I'm trying to transfer all my damn fighting games to PC because it's just.
is this the one that's got crossplay as well?
So I think I know Guilty Gear is getting crossplay. I think KOF 15 is also getting crossplay. I can't remember, but Guilty Gear for sure is getting crossplay. What was that, Varnus?
I would say most of the games getting crossplay other than their Switch. Or wait.
Okay.
That was also the rollback. I think for some reason they were like rollback doesn't work on like KOF.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. So I think it was Dragon Ball actually. So Dragon Ball is getting rolled back for PC, PS5, and Xbox. PS4, the PS4 versions are not getting rollback. I can't remember what their bullshit reason for it was, but it's just not getting rollback. So if you play Dragon Ball and you want that rollback, you have to get it. You have to get it on PS5 or PC. Ouch.
I was gonna say if you have it for PS4, can you just upgrade for the PS5 or I'm not.
Yeah, they said like Bandai Namco said there was going to be an upgrade path. I think But personally, I still think that's bullshit. But whatever. The
At least
like
it's a free upgrade. If you
yeah,
have PS5,
that
I'll
that
better
community
than nothing.
that community is just glad they're getting fucking rollback because they've been begging for it for at least a year and a half to 2 years now, and like like the two communities that are like distraught over the whole fucking thing are is the Unio community and the Grand Blue community. Because they're not getting rollback at all, and like fucking I forgot what company works on Grand Blue, but like the company yeah, Cygames. So they came out and announced that they're having like a high dollar tournament, online tournament for that game, and that game's online fucking sucks, and everyone's just like, why would you have this high buy-in tournament for a game whose online sucks and you don't even have rollback, and we've been bugging you about rollback for a year now. It's just so ass backwards and so typical of that publishing Japanese publishing culture. I was like, okay.
Thankfully, that has become even like a small niche itself because all the big players are getting rollback now. So that situation is at least evolving quite.
Like at this point, there's literally only 2 games that have like a sizable community that doesn't have rollback at this point, and that's Grand Blue, Smash 2, but Grand Blue and also Unio or Unis, whatever fucking name they go by now.
Oh, Under Night In-Birth.
Yeah, Under Night In-Birth. Yeah.
That might get rollback considering they put rollback in their other games.
Hey,
Great work.
Smash.
Not like I'm bothered.
Platform fighter.
It's all good.
Tell that to the 20 million people that have it.
Yeah.
Don't tell nobody, but
A break to the right.
Don't tell Matt Gates.
I mean, it's a competitive game, so I don't
It's a
really.
competitive party game that.
It's a competitive game that gets attention. I don't.
Underage girl.
To me, it doesn't really. To me, like I don't care about semantics and about what you call it. It's just. I mean,
I do
to me,
because it makes Smash players mad, and I'm all for it.
It's all good.
like if you call it a fighting game, I'm not gonna be
That's
upset.
understandable. I accept that reasoning.
I was gonna say also how many Switch fighters actually have rollback in. Definitely not Persona. Not Persona.
Switch games online in general. Yeah.
Speaking of Smash, now that I
Oh,
think
six.
about it, like
Parkour.
I got a real shitty story for you. Well, not
Okay.
so shitty. But,
If it's Smash, I expect it.
well, it's unfortunately the typical one. Like one of the locals I used to go to were having a Smash tournament on Friday, like last Friday,
Yeah.
essentially. And apparently, some guy was getting a little too friendly with like an underage girl.
Yep.
So
Did
like the
FBI
event.
show up? Stake out in front of the stake out across the street.
Well, thankfully, like nothing happened, and they threw his ass out of the fucking room, and like
Good.
basically
Good.
posted that like he's not allowed there.
How old
Good.
is this dude?
Old enough that you shouldn't be hitting on a 16-year-old.
I'm
Yeah.
just curious as to how old he was though. Like if it's like an 18-year-old or a 19.
Oh, I don't know. Like,
It must have been like a 32-year-old or some shit.
Or at least in his mid-20s.
it doesn't change the fact that he was hitting on an underage girl. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you're 21 or 30, in my mind.
If he was like 18 or something, that's like slightly more plausible. It could be
Well-
there's also high school age. But if it's like over the age of 19 and 20, that's a big no.
Well, good
point-
on that community for policing that shit.
Yeah,
Really
it just
quickly.
but it just reinforces like some
Nice
Smash
shot.
players are really shitty.
Great.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
They're all
Like,
shit.
gotta ruin the fun for everybody, even the ones that just like, hey, they just want to play. So,
Watch
which
that
is
run.
unfortunate because that's like one of oh shit, I fucked up.
The only thing that fucking game is good for Smash is to make my niece and nephew cry.
Make your
They can't make your Chris. It's the best. It's so funny.
and make your sister angry.
Well, I
when
mean,
they get into fights.
she doesn't get because I mean they cry when they can't beat mom and dad.
Ah.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna be whining because they're not gonna win. The difference is that mom and dad let them win every now and again. Uncle Chris does not play that shit. Uncle Chris plays through the whistle.
Yikes.
It plays off. I just get Richter and sit in the middle of the map and throw boomerangs and holy water at everybody.
So you play like a scumbag. I understand.
Oh yeah, total scumbag.
Chris does not wear any
quote-
gloves.
To quote you, Mal, we're tooled for that shit. We play
No,
top tier.
we play top tier. We're too old to be struggling in video games.
Cool. Nice. Nice shot.
I have to watch it with my nephew though, because he will throw a controller if he gets mad enough.
Oh, so like a typical kid.
Yeah.
I'm sure all of us have thrown a controller at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, not me. Not
Oh, I have. I will cop to that. I've thrown several controllers in my day.
Correct. I will throw it on my bed because I play mostly on my bed. I'll throw it on the bed itself. I'm not gonna throw it on the floor though.
I don't throw them now.
Open up the
But when I was a
gate.
kid, man, I used to throw controllers across the room.
Yeah.
Well, as far as the cord would go, anyways.
I never threw my controller, but like I would slam my fist on like the table or something.
Yep. That's yeah, but at least you're not throwing anything.
Yeah, I was never prone to throwing shit.
Unless you
Because normally I'm in front of my own equipment that usually I've paid money for.
unless you slam your fist on a fork and slam. And
Well, I mean, if
just
you're
stabs you in the
throwing a
eye.
controller at age 40, then that's like I'm not expecting you to be throwing shit around, your shit around now. But I mean, when you were a kid though, you threw shit, right?
Not really. Like I said, like most of my shit as a kid, I paid for through my own pockets. So I knew better than to just throw that shit against the wall. But I mean,
there have been
I have as a kid, I have thrown tantrums and slammed shit.
I think there was one time where I told a friend when I got so frustrated in a game that I was playing that on his platform. I said, dude, take this controller away from me. I'm about to
It's
put
all
your
good.
controller through your TV.
Down
Yeah,
here.
and next time them kids are crying, you should just like whisper over to them, be like, "Hey, here's some good advice for you."
I've said that before.
Get good. Awful.
They don't really understand, so like it doesn't matter. Well, my niece kind of probably doesn't enough to understand, but like the 5-year-old, he's like, what, huh? He's too busy wailing. He's too busy wailing because he's losing. He didn't anyways. But yeah, he gets super mad if he doesn't do well. Even when he's playing on his own, if he's playing like
Hole
Kirby or
7.
something by himself, and
It's a
gets
par 3.
like up against a hard part in the game, he'll start whining and stupid game,
Don't try. Be better.
And man, when are they? When are they gonna start playing that new hotness, Multiverses? Start throwing controllers at that.
Well, apparently, Iron Giant's already been banned from tournaments now. So
Oh boy.
They banned LeBron from Evo.
Yeah, well,
think that
they
might
did
have
that because he was new. He was like fresh DLC. That's why.
Oh,
I thought it was a licensing thing. We're
Maybe.
not ready to put him up there yet.
That could also be it, but I'm pretty sure it was just because he was like brand new. Like came out that week.
I'm gonna waste all my gold on shit that I don't need anymore.
Bugs Bunny is still fucking overpowered.
Yeah, well, he has an incoming nerf, so just wait for that patch.
They apparently nerfed him like 4 times before release, and he was still fucking overpowered when it came out.
when are they adding Chungus?
They should.
Isn't he already in there? I
No.
thought there was. I thought I saw.
Mods maybe, but
Yeah, like there's probably a mod out there. I'm sure.
I could have sworn I saw something. Yeah, probably
It'll
not.
it'll be one of the season pass.
I play the
fucking
game
things.
I play the game at least once a week, like every so often.
Yeah.
So
It's a fun game. I like it a lot.
Nice shot.
I haven't touched it ever since that night I got mad at it because of long ass tutorials.
Give it a good
that's all
shot.
it's.
They're not that bad. It takes you like 15 minutes to get through the basic tutorial.
That's 15 minutes too long, dude. 15 minutes tutorial, no saying no.
You just want to smash buttons.
I just want to mash buttons, dog. Like, did you just tell me up, down, left, right, strong, weak attack, air attack, whatever, block? That's all. That's all you need in the tutorial.
it was doing that for you though.
And it kept on doing it, and then kept on doing it, and kept on doing it. It didn't
But-
stop.
And then for
Every-
battle,
every move you
Battle-
got in there was something new. So they kept telling you so.
Good
And
aim.
then for fucking Battle Line, you should have sit through an entire Hideo Kojima movie in order to start playing.
Yeah, that sucked too.
Could make a
Let me
birdie.
search for a room here. I'm kind of curious. Is anybody on?
Yeah. Me and Dollar played it a couple of weeks ago. We had a
Breaks
blast.
the right.
Yeah, I was playing Superman.
Yep, and I was playing Rain Dog. Shitting on those Taz players that thought it was okay to pick Taz.
Could make a birdie.
Why the
I've
fuck?
been mating Iron Giant because
Up
fuck
here,
yeah.
maybe?
You're asking why would anyone pick Taz? Because he's a scrub killer.
Like Tasmanian Devil Taz.
Yeah, Tasmanian Devil Taz. He's a scrub killer. People that don't know how to deal with him die to him,
It's all good.
and I'm just like, I'm gonna pick Rain Dog and
Up
keep
here,
you out.
maybe?
Does he
Which-
make Tasmanian Devil noises when he?
Oh, Taz is like the voice.
He does like the.
He doesn't just do that. He comments on the fight and like makes funny comments. Like he has like this real, I forgot what it was, but like he has this real funny comment against when he's playing against Batman. Like they really put some work into all of that. Like the
Great work.
the voice acting and shit.
It'll be fine.
Unlike Next Stars.
Just relax.
Don't get me started on that. I wish that game wasn't terrible.
Nice shot.
You'll be okay.
Cause like I like that game's gameplay, but like it's like alpha levels of bad. Like it should have never been released. Like it's still in its, I feel like it's still in its alpha stages. That's how much quality it's missing right
It's a
now.
par 4. Now then.
I'm building a traditional room, but I'm gonna just let it sit.
All right.
You can still
so-
get DLC, so they got what they call Jimmy Neutron's dad in there recently.
The
Yeah.
If I play that game, the only
Amazing.
thing I'm gonna spend money on it, if I do that, is to buy Rocco. That's the only character I really cared about.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It's like my favorite Nickelodeon character. Which reminds me, Rugrats. It was Rugrats.
Rugrats, Doug,
Doug-
and Ren and Stimpy are like 31 years old, I think. Is what?
Yeah, that just their anniversary
They-
just happened a few days
They
ago.
probably couldn't put Doug in there because Doug's owned by Disney or
No.
ABC.
Yeah, I'm just saying like the anniversary premiere on Nick
Yeah.
happened like 21 years ago, like a few days ago.
Otherwise, you could do like Doug versus Patty, and it'd be like domestic violence. Sorry, domestic violence is not funny. I probably shouldn't make a joke about it. But.
Very expensive. Okay, let's take a look at what your guys' game is.
We're all late.
Hole. Yeah, basically like 2 more holes.
Oh,
just
deal.
made it-
Trying to beat a mill.
I made a traditional room, so
Beautiful.
Okay.
I hate the game. I am playing so bad. Like the last month and a half, I feel like I haven't played at all this game.
just point the ball and shoot is basically what you do.
Well, the bunker penalties certainly doesn't help.
Great
No,
shot.
but I mean, I haven't played well this game in a long time. Like I just, for whatever reason, I just suck now. Like worse than usual.
I'm on chapter 5 of Xenoblade 3, but I'm not trying to rush into my huge ass game.
So good.
What game?
All right.
He's
Xenoblade
playing
3.
Xenoblade.
On.
Still playing, chugging through that. I'm still
Now then.
going back between that and Digimon Survive, but Digimon Survive is like too depressing for me to keep, playing long sessions too.
I'm giving myself brain damage by playing War Thunder, and that's currently going on.
Sounds about right.
On the
I
green.
think I have hell like this brain damage at this
Just
point.
relax.
And the end of the month is Battle Lions and
Downhill?
Kawabunga Collection, which I'll be playing quite a
That
bit.
breaks left.
Still rotating these games. I still gotta get back to Horizon at some point.
All my game playing is about to be severely curtailed though once I start that new job in a couple weeks.
Congrats, so.
Oh yeah, thank you. I was surprised, man. I
Make a
didn't
birdie.
expect like to get every single offer that I interviewed for. That was pretty nuts.
So which one did you end up taking? Your old job or somewhere else?
I mean, it's my all those jobs were with my old company.
Okay.
So there I was.
Okay, that's what I misunderstood
that.
as.
I interviewed with a couple of other companies, some of our competitors. But, I know them quite back in the day. And honestly, I'd rather just even though I hate this company, kind of hated this company, and I'm still bitter about
Nice shot.
getting
How
kicked to the
things
curb.
went.
Yeah, getting kicked to the curb. But like, man, this is so much easier, and I can just slide right back in. I wouldn't have to start over. You know. On the
It's basically, but if you look at it this way, your company paid you to go away, and then they paid you to come back.
exactly.
So
No,
I was gonna say,
Both
you also,
times.
gained,
For
you
the
also 2
baby.
ranks higher this time too, right?
Yeah, this job is like this job is like ticket in the big boy world. So
Did you meet your pay expectations?
I mean, our company is well known in the industry for not paying very well. So like, I knew I wasn't gonna go out there and
Last
get
one.
like, you know, if I had gone to work for
It's a
Aetna
par 5.
or somebody else, I could definitely have made like 10 grand more probably. But I'm just tired of not working. You know, $10,000 is not that big of a deal to me. I know that sounds like, oh my god, what did he say? But like, you know,
Nice
like
shot.
10 grand in salary is not enough for me to like want to wait and potentially like,
on top of that,
kill myself over, like, you know, because the job is probably going to be like a lot more responsibility and like stress and stuff like that. Like, I'd gladly take 10 grand less just to be comfortable. Yeah, I feel like I'm
mean,
comfortable with this job.
on
so.
top of that, like you don't have to move either, like for whatever reason.
Oh no! I mean, none of these jobs. Nobody comes to the office anymore. Everything is virtual now. It doesn't matter what company I go to work for. It's going to be me in
Amazing.
sitting in this room in front of these monitors. You know,
Yeah.
working out of the house. So it's not going to matter. Although with this company, since I'm going back to my old company, if I ever get tired of staring at my 4 walls, I can always just go drive to the office again.
Oh, how long of a drive is it?
Oh, it's like, well, to get there in the mornings, it's like 20 minutes. It's like
Okay,
9 miles.
Not too bad.
To come home in the afternoon, however, it's close to an hour.
Yep.
It's about 45 minutes because 5 o'clock, 10th Street, right next to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
At 5
Rush
o'clock,
hour? Yeah.
completely ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
No, the interstate's fine.
We all
The interstate's
understand.
fine. It's the once I actually get off the interstate, that's where it takes 30 minutes to get 2 miles from the interstate to my house. Because of how
Yep.
bad traffic is.
Yep. Lights and traffic.
Yep.
We know.
That's not about, that's not going to function either, I'm guessing.
I mean, no,
Well done.
it's not. But like, I have to where I get off at the interstate, like I have to go past Georgia Tech, through Midtown, and then past the largest city park in Atlanta, and a bunch of schools and all this other shit. And there's stoplights every 10 yards.
Over here, there's always some stupid construction going on, at least like a good 8 months of the year, and they always keep the shit closed way longer and don't do any shit for at least a good month. And still keep all that shit.
Amazing.
Yeah, there's construction everywhere though. That's
I know, but Michigan is also
Yeah.
known for not having a goddamn budget for any of its road construction.
You show 'em.
Yeah,
More so than some other places in the Midwest.
but the
Oh,
commute's,
fuck.
the commute's not bad though. Like the commute's not that bad, all things considered. So if I ever get tired of just sitting in the office,
What's
sitting here
what's going up? Highest metal.
Roger Mosley died.
Yeah.
he died like last week.
Great shot.
I just fucking found out right now. God damn it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who have died this week, including.
What's that famous baseball player that died this week, Emerald? His name.
Now then.
Yeah, Olivia Newton-John passed away.
And Olivia Newton-John died. Anne Heche is about to die.
And he died. They confirmed it.
Yeah. Well,
They
oh,
were-
so they already pulled the plug
Yeah.
because she was in a vegetative state.
She was brain dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically.
Car accident. Yep.
Yeah, well, Roger Mosley died because of a car accident too.
Hey, there's some like congresswoman also died in a car wreck.
I don't
Or
know.
accident.
It was like a month ago or so.
Oh, was it a month
like
ago?
a-
Okay.
It was the senator.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yeah, Roger Mosley he got in a car
Watch
wreck
out.
like last month or 2 months
Oh,
ago,
no.
and he was having a lot of physical issues and things as a result of that wreck, and then he
Oh dear.
succumbed to those injuries.
Damn.
Let's try that again,
Nope.
please. Okay.
He was what was he, 70, 79, I think?
Everybody's golf PS5.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Whoops. In the
Fuck
water.
this game.
Went into the water.
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to avoid this area in general because I
Watch that power.
was in a bad position, and I
83. Not 70. Yeah, he's pretty old.
Sweet.
Oh, fuck off.
On
Oh, well.
their local places.
Nice, nice.
Green Lantern.
Tamino is trending. Why?
He had an interview just talking about shit again. Like
Yeah, he said some
G-Reco.
shit again. So
You talking about female private parts yet again?
no, it was
This is a G-Reco stuff.
complaining. No, he's complaining about anime fans. I think.
Oh, so nothing new.
So back to the old tried and true.
Good aim.
Pretty much.
They never went away.
Yeah, this generation doesn't understand. Yeah.
Old man Tamino and his shitty anime.
I did not know that. Apparently, Tomino is a fan of One Piece. He's like, yeah, good stuff. He wasn't saying anything contrary. He said, yeah, it's good stuff. I enjoy it.
I can't make myself care about One Piece.
But I'm saying it's one of the few simple things Tomino said without flip flopping back and
Oh
forth.
shit! Nice
about it,
shot.
So.
For
Thanks.
Double Boogie.
Yeah, too bad it's a double bogey.
Well, I can't say anything anyways. I'm fucking 5 over.
Breaks to the
But I
right.
am putting for Eagle, so I might get to 3 over.
As long as Jazzy doesn't fuck up, he'll win.
Oh, if he does fuck up, he's still gonna win.
I'll fuck up.
Hey there, Calamity. How are you?
God damn it. Well, there went my Eagle. It's gonna be 4 over.
Careful.
Sucks.
Stay cool. Careful now.
Hey, I'm probably gonna wait to get the Tactics Ogre remastered. I'll probably get it for the Switch, but I'm probably gonna wait till I get
It's time.
Oh shit, anybody get their real grade God Gundam yet?
No, sadly I did not. I'm kind of saving up some money for all this stuff right now, but
Speaking of which, rest in peace, singer of the openings.
Yeah, he just recently passed away.
That dude had he must have been that must have been alcoholism because
They said it was like a, they said it was like a tear or something like that.
yeah, it was a tear because of cirrhosis.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. So he must have been an alcoholic.
GG's.
I guess
There's a room open currently right now, so I ask before you go get water or go to the bathroom, you join that room.
Yep, I'm gonna join in, then I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick.
This is
I need to boot up my PS4 still.
Yeah.
how many rooms are available in this dollar? Because we're kind of filling up. All right, 20.
This can hold up to 20. It's traditional, but it's got tornado holes, so it'll compensate for everybody.
So it takes other people here already.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I'm telling. I just have a message up saying like we're waiting on friends, so they all see that, so they know.
Guy here with an Ozzy Osbourne character.
Yeah, TJ Gunslinger. It's funny names. Baked Billy. Sometimes you gotta love these people.
Oh, so Enron, what are your thoughts?
Hold on, the Aussie one's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Actually, no, hold that thought, guys. I need to go get some water.
Yeah,
Yeah, no problem. I
that's
just
fine.
wanted
Just
to get your
I
thoughts
just
on
want you.
this thing.
I just want you in the room. Is ASAP.
Yeah, I just have a block push for Enron, so he's in the know about this stuff. So
Browse people's profiles. Well, this person, this Billy, this Baked Billy is from UK.
Big Sky guy.
can't wait for the pizza. The rope
One
right
arm.
around the corner for me. Lucky enough, my little sister, she's like friends with like one of the owners of that the daughter of the owner of that franchise. So she's getting a coupon for it and everything too. I'm like, oh, I can't complain.
The pizza place around the corner from me called Red Maple. It's really good.
Mhm.
I stopped going there once their prices were just too ridiculous.
I mean, this guy, the place I'm going to, it's not the guy, it's like the highest gourmet pizza place, definitely above, step above, the normal pizza places, so. It's a local chain too, which helps. One of the better ones in the States, so.
My brother's friend owns the company that does Pirates Booty, the popcorn or whatever. It's a snack company. One of the things they're famous for is known as Pirates Booty.
Never heard
All
of
right, I'm back.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There was a drink called Fruitopia. Huh. I had it in high school. Or middle school.
Calamity, are you almost online? Or are
Yeah,
you in-
yeah, just give me a bit.
Okay.
It's loading.
I'll wait on you. We're just waiting on Yazi and you. And then
Oh,
I'll
sorry,
watch it.
sorry. I was looking at something.
Yes.
I'm getting into the game now.
It's fine.
Yes, Fruitopia is still a thing, and it's basically
Man, we
just-
almost
it's all
had
sugar.
We almost have 20 people in this game. That's amazing.
Got it back. What were you gonna say, Yazi?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what are your thoughts on this? Tigers. They fire
Alex,
Avila?
yeah, Alex Avila, the general manager. I mean, the Tigers suck, so like, can you blame them?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I know Tigers suck. I was gonna say this guy was probably kind of competent too. I'm guessing.
I mean, it's not. He's not incompetent. It's just the team just hasn't done well, under his guidance. And their prospects, like the Tigers have had this army of prospects in the minor leagues, because they suck for so long, so they keep getting high draft picks. They have all these guys like Riley Green and Spencer Torkelson and all these pitchers that are supposed to be really good, and none of them have really been that good yet. I mean, it's still early, but like after a year or two of these guys being the majors, they're still kind of like a lot of them are getting hurt. A lot of them like are not playing well, and they had to send Spencer Torkelson back down to the minor leagues. So like a lot of their high draft prospects haven't been panning out either. So like I can't blame them because they've sucked for so long. So it's whatever.
Gee, there is most of the teams a good team in Michigan anymore.
Yeah, the Wolverines.
17 out of 20.
I'm talking about like non-college teams.
Yeah, I'm just like if we hit 20, I'm just gonna launch the game.
Any national sports, I mean, that's non-college, not college. The Pistons have been dead for like almost 2 decades.
You might as well just watch it now, honestly.
I'm gonna wait until 45. That's 2 minutes. So,
Otherwise, some of these guys might start dipping out.
I don't really care about them as much as I care about you guys.
I think we're all here now, right?
Yeah, we're all here. I'm just
It's
the 45 is for the room itself to let them know that like we're gonna be starting soon. So
have you guys ever heard of a chain called Frank's Hot Chicken?
Yes.
I know Frank's Hot Sauce.
No, I've heard of Frank's Hot Chicken.
Yeah, well, one just opened up around the corner for me. It's good stuff.
Yeah, hot chicken's good, man. Like all the hot chicken places are pretty much the same. We don't have Frank's here, but we have like 3 other different hot chicken places, and they're all good.
Yeah, the one that makes this a little bit more special is a halal salad.
we got people from France, Germany, Canada, France, UK. There's places all over the place.
It's like a fucking world war here.
So what you're basically saying is we're about to get destroyed.
The best one of the hot chicken.
There are
places-
people there are people who are level 16 and 15 in this room.
The best one of the hot chicken places is Hattie B's. That's like the OG Nashville hot chicken place. But there's also Jolene's. There's a bunch of Jolene's all over the United States now. They're pretty decent. I hear Frank's is decent from other people.
I don't think we have any Hattie B's, so they're definitely more of a...
Almost 20. Okay.
But not
I'm gonna
Midwest thing, despite being... Tennessee's not Midwest, though, is it?
Tennessee, no, that's South.
19 out of 20. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, we got one at the very last minute. That's pretty good. There are people still playing this game even this late in the game. Besides us.
I have to make at least top 5. That's my goal.
Yeah, I had Culver's last couple of days, last week, and it was really good still.
So how many people here are going to pick up Splatoon 3?
I'll be showing Sobro. I don't.
Yeah, I don't have a Switch, so I'm out of that running.
I have no interest in getting a Switch at this point, so I'm good.
I haven't Splatooned yet, even though I've owned a Switch for like 4 years.
I love Splatoon 1 when I had it on the Wii U. Yeah. And I probably would have gotten Splatoon 2 if I had a Switch, but I don't have a Switch, and I don't have a reason to get a Switch.
I would only play it with Show. Like, I don't know anybody else that plays Splatoon. So.
Sobro and Majors play it too.
They hardly have time to play, though, unfortunately.
Sobro especially. Wow, look at all those people.
All these people, a screen is stuttering.
Yeah, Majors has been streaming every now and then, but like, still not like not like the way they used to.
It's not consistent, is basically what it is.
Yeah.
Still give me some Mario Kart now,
Nice
because I know
shot.
the new DLC came out as well. So.
No, he's
Not my-
doing Mario Kart.
Yeah, Joe plays Mario Kart every so often.
I know.
just
He
hates the
still
game.
plays. I know. That's what I'm wondering. It's like
That's what made me to tune in. To hear Show's agony.
I might play with him.
I play with him. He's playing Mario Kart.
I am. It's fun. Show you yell at us.
We know for a fact though, Silver doesn't play Monopoly anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that guy was fucking cool.
It was
I
funny,
laughed so hard.
but that one game lasted forever.
Yeah.
Monopoly games last long in real life too.
They
Yeah,
do.
racist ass Monopoly.
I remember Sobo kept getting put in jail. And
Yeah, and he still fucking won. He still won. That was funny.
Well, the game crashed. That's why.
The game crashed did. Yeah.
Well, he was like financially, he was still winning before the game
was-
crashed.
yeah. It was a commentary on real life. You go to jail, you still make money.
Yeah,
And in the
By
world,
suing the law enforcement. By suing the state.
It was just so funny that he would get out of jail, and on the same time he got out of jail, he would get the 3 double dice to go back to jail.
yeah. I kept having to like pay fucking rent fees and like would never get the opportunity to pass go and collect like $200. So like I was just going further into debt,
I mean,
like real life.
yeah. I mean, I guess the reason why Silver was winning is that he was in jail so often he never landed on any rent.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. That was a big factor of it too.
You could say he owned property in the jail at that point.
Oh yeah, because you don't pay rent for staying in jail.
Yeah. Silbro was a regular Shook Knight.
Oh, it's a par 3.
Yeah, I mean that was a very entertaining night. It's just that game that game lasted longer than I would have liked it to.
Yeah, I don't think I ever want to play that game again after that. And,
I'll watch for
It also doesn't help that was like the first and
Could
only
make a
night, so
birdie.
you don't. Because of this game, we at least know how to optimize and like optimize it for our time, essentially.
Nice.
Well, we also know that when they come out games, they're gonna pick board games because you last a while.
But you can also set the board game to last at a certain point, you know, like make it last for this amount of turns. I think he set it for the highest amount of turns. That's the problem. So
Also, the more players you have, the longer
Great.
it is.
Wow.
yeah, well, like I said, we didn't know how to refine it. So
Well, we only that night we only had 3 players though.
yeah. I think he set it to like whoever was like last man standing.
Yeah.
So, because there are rules in Monopoly that state you go for this amount of turns, and whoever has the most property and money, basically the most assets, wins. You know, that's how Monopoly's supposed to work.
Now it only works if Joe Manchin votes for it.
Monopoly nowadays is how many companies can you merge together to buy out all the IP.
I don't know.
Hole 12.
Ozzy
It's a
franchise?
And all the FUD.
Parlays, Vus, Francaise.
That's the French person. That's the French person in the chat there.
Suck
Well
their
done.
beef. Sorry.
Leave Boucher a little while.
We surrender.
Yeah, that was a joke in the
Yeah.
game. Armed and dangerous. Like, quick, what I say? What should I say to them?
What's
My
the power
losing
gauge?
powers. Like, you're French. We surrender.
God damn it! Fucking hit a tree and went straight in the water.
Amazing.
Can't help you, bro.
Glad these servers are shutting down.
I feel we make that joke each night. We do that.
I mean, it's gonna happen anyway. So Enron's saying it's not gonna make a difference. Cannot delay the inevitable.
I know,
still-
but I know,
he's-
but
He's still got the title on his profile, like the end of like everybody's golf. Sony Computer Entertainment.
No, it's
Yep.
the assassination of everybody's golf by the coward Sony Computer Entertainment.
Which is
On the green.
which I laugh because you put it as Sony Computer Entertainment.
I had to put SCE because like I ran out of space. That's why.
He ran out of space.
I had to
remember
abbreviate
that.
assassination too. So like I used the official MLA shortening of assassination, which is ASSN period. That's why it reads like that because I just
Yeah, but
Twitter doesn't
I
give me
laugh at
space.
I laugh at the Sony Computer Entertainment because that's not what the company's called now.
Yeah, well, whatever. It worked.
So funny.
Yeah, it's the only way I could get Sony in 3 characters.
Good
Is CE. So
You could have just said SCIE, which is the official company.
I feel like this is nitpicking.
It is.
I'm being nitpicked by Sony Stan. Sony
Well-
ponies, leave me alone.
I was never on GAF, so I never could be called that.
Sony pony.
Oh, Mao. So I watched like the new Mandeville clip for Endwalker.
Which Mandeville clip? Where there's like
Like it's the end. You pretend to be what's it, that white rat or what's it called?
Like Castle?
I don't know. Where? What's his name? The Mandeville dude with the monocle.
You're talking about Godbert?
Order
No.
13. It's
The
a
main
fast read.
Oh,
one. The
Hildebrand.
monocle.
Hildebrand. What about him?
Hildebrand, where he gets amnesia because one of those like what's it called, those white race or whatever they're called.
Oh, I actually haven't I haven't played through any of that storyline.
Okay,
yet.
I'm not saying anything, but I saw the cutscene is fucking hilarious.
I'm sure it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Who got it?
Me.
Highest medal, apparently.
Tonight?
Great shot.
Speaking of FF14, I kind of like
Alrighty.
how what.
What?
Did anyone see the trailer
Make a
of it
birdie,
today?
right?
Yeah, I saw the trailer from the live letter today.
Or the
It's,
new update?
like
Yeah.
I'll probably start playing it again. That's the only part of the reason why I hadn't played any of the Manderville quest yet is because I was just waiting for more content to
Right.
drop. So like once that patch drops, I'll probably be picking it back up again.
As someone who's got into the game the series through FF4, I really like how it pretty much confirmed. Oh yeah, the next set of trials will be the Archfiends from FF4.
Yeah.
Are they doing like a crossover with what's it called, FF Origins?
Well, I mean
Yeah,
that's
it's
I
like
mean
very nice.
that's what 14 mostly is like it pulls from like various like all the previous games and just integrates those ideas and into the storyline.
Like it's not directly the same characters, but it's like
Order 14. It's
Yeah,
fast
I know sometimes they do like a big promotion thing with new stuff too, so that's
yeah, they do because remember like FF15 how they had that event.
as my free company leader likes to put it, Final Fantasy 14 is just a circus of all the final, like a circus show of all the Final Fantasy games.
Yeah,
Oh, someone
That's a
got a hole in one. Holy shit.
in one way or another.
Yeah, I just saw that right now.
The ball rolled right in front of the hole.
You show.
It's probably the player Sale. Sale is like leading us by a lot.
Sloping up.
Sail, Saleh,
fuck.
Falls.
Thought it wasn't a
34.
tornado, like, then it got spin.
Oh man, I don't want to lose to a fucking Tennessee Volunteers fan. Fuck.
Browse player profile.
Nice.
They're Japanese base
No wonder.
base doll.
So, Police Story 3 Super Cop is getting a 4K release. That's nice.
Yep, it is.
Saw it
The
last week.
the Jackie Chan movie.
Yes.
There's also a big ass Shaw's a second big ass Shaw's Brothers collection coming out as well.
Nice. Nice.
I didn't even realize there was a first Shaw's Brother collection. If I'm being honest.
There's an account I follow called Shogun Supreme. He posts like a bunch of martial arts these tweets and everything, mostly clips and stuff. So.
Best German beers.
Hofbrau.
Oh, the Tennessee fan didn't respond to my good old Rocky Top.
So I've heard people are enjoying that Bullet Train movie, although it goes off the rails.
Ah,
I hear
boo.
I don't know. That's not mine. People have been saying that.
I heard somebody, several people actually on Discord describe it as
Order 15.
Murder on the
It's a
Orient
parkour.
Express, but full of stupid shit that's also strangely awesome.
Yeah,
I kind of
like
want to see it now.
yeah. Most likely, me and my friend will group watch it once it hits that Methods network,
Yeah.
or if it actually hits a streaming network that I actually have a
Have access to.
have a subscription to, then I'll watch it there.
I got I gotta watch Prey this weekend.
I watched it. It's okay.
I'll do less.
Like it's been getting a lot of praise. I understand why, but there's some dumb shit in it that you kind of have to like ignore or like because I'm not gonna say anything. Like there's just there's a few like nitpicky things that I didn't like about it.
Yeah.
I'm going with low expectations given how most Spider-Man movies have been.
No, this one you don't need to set low expectations. Like I said, it's a fine movie. There's just some dumb nitpicky shit that like I can't unsee. And my friend Enzo, like he tried to like shut me up and explain away the dumb shit I was complaining about. And then me and our other friend, we was like, no, dude, this shit is dumb. Sure, it did some good things, but those good things don't make up for the fact that these couple of dumb things were still there. Like, you're not gonna hand wave that away. That shit was still dumb. But like I said, it's a fine movie. Like, you don't have to go in with low expectations. Just go in to enjoy the movie.
Wow.
Well played.
Oh, yep, I see that Shaw Brothers, because you're talking about Mao, it's called a Shaw Scope.
Yeah, like I said, it's the second of like a giant fucking collection. So
I am down for it. Put this in the...
oh Jesus Christ! I saw all those stars.
It's a parkour.
Yeah,
God damn it.
there's no way I'm making fifth.
I hit the button twice. Hold him out.
Oh well, now you gotta take off your pants, bro.
Amazing.
Wow, at least you have a better reason to go for fifth compared to Trump.
45th president.
Yeah, also the same person that was bitching, bitching about the Fifth Amendment and how he's like pleading it. And also getting harassed by the same line about privacy.
440 times he pled the fifth.
Filth.
Yep, so fucking karma. And also getting fucked by the FBI director he put in place.
Dude, he put it like he signed off on the FBI director, the judge, and I think the lawyer that also signed off on that fucking
Also the
warrant.
law itself too, because of the whole hearing thing. He's like, I'm putting a private law in place. They'll safeguard our.
Yeah, that was. I hope he gets screwed by this, and like I don't expect it, but I hope that he gets screwed by this, if only to get punished by his own law that he signed into fucking law.
This is the
In 2017, yeah. Like that would be the ultimate hilarity.
Good going.
You can't use a law against me that I approved. It's supposed to apply to everybody else, but me.
No, I can't do a choice.
Yeah, like
Oh, Mao, have you ever heard of Tiger Cage?
yes, vaguely. I don't remember anything about it, but I have heard of it. Yes.
Yeah, but Donnie is, and it's from like '88. I've seen the clips. It looks interesting.
Actually,
4 to 17.
no, I might have seen that one. There's a lot of Donnie Yen. There's a lot of Donnie Yen movies that I've watched. I can't remember them all, unfortunately.
I gotta see what's it called? Ip Man.
Ip Man. They're okay. They're okay. They get progressively worse as it goes on.
Yeah,
At least watch the first one.
I like the first two. They were fun, but
IP Man, some people like to call it.
IP Man.
Oh, please don't call it that. That's
I'm
annoying.
not gonna call it. I heard the correct
like they say like aside from it being based off a real person, like they say the character's name in the movie.
Yeah, that's the thing.
IP Man sounds like a copyright superhero.
Yes.
That does it. That's what I'm
It's a
calling it.
lawyer.
Way to go, Mal.
What's that?
Now that you said that, I'm calling it that from now
You're
on.
not
IP man.
Boo.
ISP, man.
You're awful.
IP Man.
Could make a birdie.
Good for you.
IP.
Good for you.
Good going.
IP freely.
Yes.
IP.
I give you tea.
Birdie. That's the way.
Oh god, who's left? We lost 3 in this entire game.
Beat Michigan.
Yeah.
Well, they quit out because they weren't going to win. That's why, I'm sure.
Well, one person quit out because of time, so
Well, he timed out, yeah.
which is fine. This is only like 9 holes.
Yeah, we don't know these people anyways. Doesn't matter.
Well,
Whatever.
these people- most of them are beating us.
Yeah, whatever.
As we expected.
You're all beating me, and I'm still here, so I don't care.
And this is a lot more.
Oh no, Calamity and Highest Miller are not beating me. We're all tied.
No.
But yeah, Donnie Yen's like one of my favorite dudes when it comes to just like martial arts and Hong Kong films. A lot of his stunt work is pretty
That's
good.
fun.
Is he from Hong Kong or is he from?
It's a
I can't remember, to be honest. I just know that the company he usually works with is based in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I'm not sure. 'Cause I know Jackie Chan is from Hong Kong, so I think also. What's his name?
great shot.
Yeah, the guy's name. The Shaolin Soccer and everything. Stephen Chow.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. The one time I screw up, I'm gonna kill myself here. Oh. This is what's gonna kill my score.
Cool. Nice shot. Nice shot. Excellent.
He is from Hong Kong, indeed. Explain why you able to get away with doing so much weird shit in his movies.
Woo! 8 under. Moved to 10th place. For now. Nope. 11th place. 12th.
Oh, wonderful! I power out at the very end. How wonderful!
And I also focus in Shaolin Soccer or
Did you see?
for a movie night one of these years.
Nice eagle.
As long as it's not fucking Rikio, because everybody's seen that like 10,000
Amazing
times.
job.
Yes.
Especially everybody who watches Evo.
Ow.
Oh, you mean Team Spooky stream? They've seen that ending 1,000 times. Yeah.
Yep.
You're all free now.
It was
Sounds
amusing.
pretty
It was amusing back in the day, but it's kind of lost its novelty at this point.
My favorite scene of that movie is when he's fucking like ripping gravestones out of the ground and tossing him at the other guy, and he's fucking punching him and shit.
A movie?
Next time.
Rikio, the story of Ricky.
Ah.
I never understood what was the point of like DCing at the very end.
Mic drop, I guess. I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
these are intentional. These are intentional drops.
Try
Yeah.
just to get out of just hurry up and get out of the room so they can go play.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just move on to the next game.
Oh shit! Did I hit fourth?
Get the gold
Did I actually get fourth place? Nice.
by everybody like dropping. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
then,
that's-
well then, never mind. That doesn't fucking count.
Invalid.
Yep, invalid.
He hasn't done a movie in a long time.
Oh well.
That's what he
Actually,
did.
you know what? I'll take it just because like Trump does the same thing.
God damn.
Who hasn't done a movie in a while? Yazzie?
Stephen Chow. Man.
Oh. Well, I mean, all those dudes, like the directors, producers, and the actors and stuntmen, they're all old at this point.
Yeah.
Like
those-
I think Donnie Yen himself is like 52.
Stephen Chow's 60, dog. He ain't
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about directing movies. I mean,
Yeah.
he all stars in them too.
No, they're like all those guys are like old as shit at this point. Shit, Tony Jaa's in his fucking 40s.
Not everybody can be like Clint Eastwood.
old, like he one foot in the grave and one foot on the set.
Yeah, and dies on set and gets buried right there.
Add above a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll
No,
put-
I was gonna say no one can do like George Miller, man. He did Fury Road in his 70s. Still wants to do another movie, so he's still working on Furiosa. So
Yeah, we've been waiting on that for years at this point.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
happening though. They're working on it now.
set up a turf war room. I had to like close out my game just because
Okay.
like
I'm actually going to.
you're gonna set out.
No. I'm gonna change to the damn Chocobo that I paid for.
Oh no shit! Chris Helmsworth is playing Immortan Joe in there. It's a prequel to the Road, of course, but I didn't know he's actually playing Immortan Joe. Interesting.
Now loading.
I'm definitely watching it though. Like, if you're, it's just one of my all-time favorite
Okay.
movies.
I'll give you guys a choice. Do you guys want Eagle City or Alpine?
I don't know.
Might as well do
I'm not gonna do that.
Alpine, just to mix it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Normal. Mirror on. We'll make this in the noon time.
Okay, yeah, so they are just.
But I'm
working
going to
on
give
it
you
now.
a very tiny hole. Little
Oh.
hole.
And
I spent all day fishing 14 gauge wire down little tiny holes.
Did you at least find the leak?
Oh, I found a leak. It's there's not many places where a Mazda ND Miata can leak. So that was the easy part. Trying to get that little wire down these little holes in the drain system where the drain system like turns left, turns right, and goes down 90 degrees each time. That is not fun. And my fingers
Alright.
hurt.
Room's open. I'm gonna start it at
Okay.
like 2:15.
okay.
And Miles gotta go at 10:30, right?
No, 11.
11, my
Yeah.
bad.
You gotta work tomorrow?
No,
No, he's
it's
got
not working.
something to
I
do.
just got something to do early in the morning.
I gotta get up early in the morning and get out there and put my car back together.
Fun. Gonna do it before the sun comes up.
Well,
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was gonna say, sorry, go ahead and.
it's still relatively cool outside. But yeah,
Yeah.
it shouldn't take too long. Like, the hardest part was getting the seat to come out, and that took me like an hour. Just me breaking my forearms with a breaker bar to try and get those. I don't know if any of you guys ever used a breaker bar to get together to try and get like stuck bolts
And run.
unstuck. But Jesus Christ, it sucks.
Mm.
Sorry, let me find the room.
Enron, I was gonna say, he was really impressed by what Arnold did at Commando. He tried to imitate it in real life. Pulling the seat out the car.
It felt like that. The fucking bolts
He
would
made
not
it
come
seem
out.
so much easier in the movie.
He did. He did.
Sorry, I couldn't help that.
Like now that I got those bolts to break loose, I shouldn't like just putting everything back in shouldn't take too long.
No.
It might take like an hour. It's just carpet and all the little fasteners that go down on it, and then the seat, and then putting together the interior panels again. And those all snap together, so it's not that big of a deal.
Anybody
When I
else?
say that, you know when I say that
What?
you last, I
I'm
lied.
waiting. Are you gonna join us for the next?
Yeah,
room?
yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
I was just editing my character real quick.
They make
I'll
that
do
they
that.
make that car to where like you can tear the interior out in like 30 minutes if you know what you're doing. Because since it is technically a fucking race car, they make it so you can strip out all the weight very quickly. So I have that going for me. Thank goodness. Didn't take very long. Won't take
I was
very
gonna say,
long.
kudos to whoever chose Commando last week, 'cause that was an amazing experience. Again.
Well, that movie's always a good time.
Yeah, that was Dalo's call, I think.
No, well, I made that call just because like we knew somebody who hadn't watched it before ever, so that was the only reason why we went for it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't say like to do Commando. On top of that, you already had like a copy on your hard drive,
Yeah, I
so
did.
it kind of just worked. So it kind of just worked out.
We should totally do. I'm gonna get you sucker next.
Or drive.
Depends.
Yeah, depends.
Just gotta cool off.
I'm good with either, actually. So
Just gotta cool off on them for a while because I'm like kind of burnt out on them a little bit. So
come on, man. They
not
always stick with
like I
Arnold.
said, not this week. Maybe not even next week, but the week after that.
Sure,
God, bro,
whatever.
Like all those with the mustaches in Commando.
At least I would like to enjoy a longer form of this game while we still have it at our fingertips.
I was gonna say we're doing Maverick though, right? At Top Gun next month.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta wait for Maverick to actually show up on fucking streaming. So
I was gonna say we'll be right at the death of this game.
So-
I've been thinking about that. Like, I don't know if we'll actually do it on that night.
Okay,
So-
no problem. It'll be at least be after this game's death, so around the time period.
Yeah, like it shows. Maverick shows up on the 30th. If anything, we should probably do it like that Saturday. So just because like watching Top Gun and Maverick back to back, that's gonna be a long time.
Yeah, that's a commitment.
Yeah,
There's a commitment.
it's a commitment where we can't do both in the same night. How is everybody?
Ooh, let's see, is that air today? No, that's tomorrow. Next episode of Pluto Private, let's get a PI.
Oh, yeah, I need to watch that.
Yeah, the thing is, it's gonna be confusing because it's an anime sequel to a live action show, so.
I'm doing good.
All right, I'll just.
But the animation and stuff it's quite good. But you can still understand some of you as you watch it, but it's still a lot of things are gonna be something that's still gonna be a bit confusing. But
Internet is terrible. Blessed be the name of the Lord.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like
Chad in the
Chad on the actual game.
in the lobby.
Oh.
Shaska. Do 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 do. He was the baddest motherfucker hell had ever seen.
I saw if I was playing a clip there.
Chrono, motherfucking Stinkman, holla at your boy, I gets money.
What the hell did Silver tweet about Metro City?
Read the entire thread.
Oh. Downtown LA. Oh, it's a SummerSlam thing?
No.
Get some PS4 players in here for sure.
Sure, it's still here.
I'll just say it smells like peasant in here.
No, I can just feel the lag.
Oh, so it's a Santi Alley? Have you ever heard that, Donald? Looks like a big fight is breaking down there, so. Stop.
Oh, I
Looks
forgot
like
to change away from helicopters. I have no idea how to fly this thing.
You have to use both sticks.
Yeah, I know, and I'm still stuck at it.
Yeah, it's kind of cumbersome.
I just keep going up.
You just hold up on the left stick and then, because that'll prepare you forward, and just
with the right
lightly
stick.
tap right and lightly tap the left.
Nope, I can't do this. Options.
Fucking house.
Oh, I can't change it now, can I?
No.
Not in the middle of the game.
So I guess I
Unfortunately.
guess I'm walking everywhere.
Use the warp points. You only have 3, so you may as well.
See ya! Amazing.
Well, I'm stuck in this game now, anyways.
I feel bad for you.
I don't.
I guess that's true. The Democrats don't have it. It don't deserve any sympathy.
Sorry.
Yeah, the blue team is used to mailing it in.
It's true.
That was a Yaz. That was a Yazzie tier joke.
No, that was better.
No, that's better because it wasn't applied.
That's way better.
It's a natural joke.
Give me some credit here.
You didn't ask for funding first.
I mean, Enri's right.
So, do you really think as
Beautiful.
No.
well? I know.
You didn't even give him a
that.
chance to finish. I already know what you're about to say. I don't. And no. But go
No,
ahead.
what did you think I was about to say?
Do you really think anything's gonna happen to Donald Trump over all this?
No, I wasn't going to. No, I was going to ask. Do you really think the cart and helicopter really makes a big difference on who wins this?
Oh,
That's
yes.
weird context.
The answer is yes, because if the helicopter can go anywhere.
Yeah,
Faster, yeah. If you know how to fly it, which I don't.
pay to win bullshit.
It's not even pay to win. The Chocobo's like
Everybody now.
The only thing is Chocobo.
And Mal's the only one that got that. I was thinking about getting it until like the server disconnect was gonna be was announced, and I just said like, well, there's no reason to get the other courses now.
No, I'm also thinking of that I'll just compete with Chocobo in that Chocobo racing game. Like, I want nothing to do with a Chocobo anytime soon either. You paid for it.
Yeah, that sucks. That game, well, sucks.
I'm curious. I wonder if they actually might do a re-release or another port of Final Fantasy Tactics for the Alliance if they're doing.
I don't care. I've bought that game like 5 times. I don't need to buy it ever again.
I'm kind of the same way. I've already played that game like so much on like PS.
I mean, War of the Lions has more content, right?
You show him.
No, Tactics Ogre has quite a bit of content too, actually.
It's not about the content. It's about the amount of like I don't care anymore.
Although it is available for the mobile as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering. Will they just use the mobile port?
Or with Tactics Ogre, it's the PSP port. So.
Oh, that's how you play it. Okay, never mind. I got it.
Although there are a few interesting, like
how do Tactics Ogre games play?
Final Fantasy Tactics.
It's basically it's literally Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay.
It is a little prototype for it.
The only like kind of strategy game I care about, like at least getting on a platform I play on, is Injury Union, because I haven't played it for a very long time.
Huh.
I like that. I love that game. I love that game a lot. But I like Steam games.
I
like Steam games in general.
I like Adrian as well. I had it on PSP.
Sting is still making a lot of combat like a lot of the Aqua Plus games like Utaware and Tears of Tierra. They did the combat for that game.
Nice approach. It's all
They're
good.
doing for that new spin-off.
It's all good.
Oh shit, what's that game again? Fairy Fencer F.
Oh
the more graphics version. I might pick that up.
There's a new Neptunia game coming.
Huh?
An actual new one?
Yeah, there's a new Neptunia game coming.
It's always a new Neptunia game, yeah.
Okay, I thought he said
Sister
Injury
versus sister.
Union game.
No.
Neptunia.
Well, Neptunia is a franchise, even if it's like a tiny one. So.
None of those games are on the Switch. Which I'm kind of surprised.
Are those games actually any good?
No.
Depends on which one it is.
Well, they're Idea Factory, so like, you know.
I never finished Fairy Fencer F. I kind of lost interest in it.
That's like the last game I even had any remote interest in. Compared to all the other Compile Hard or Idea Factory games.
Yeah, normally if a game has Compile Hard or Idea Factory on it, stamped on it, it's generally not going to be good.
And mostly recycled
It's all good.
crap over and over again.
And like what other games have they made?
Moe Shiznit.
Yeah, like their bread and butter is Neptunia.
I was just commenting on it being Moe Shiznit.
I think there's an actual game called Moe Chronicle that was made by them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah, sounds like the shit they would do.
They made Dragonstar Varnier, I think it's called.
Vernier.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
It's
Okay.
not good.
Amazing. Nice.
Yeah, with Fairy Fencer, like the moment I lost interest in it was the part like there's a part where basically you go through all these fucking dungeons and shit and then there's a point in the storyline where it kind of like resets itself and then you suddenly realize like, oh, they're just making you play the same content again but in like reverse and then I'm like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore.
Which one? Did you play the PS3 version or the PS4 version?
I think I played the Steam version.
So the thing that
Okay,
kind
so
of
that's
so
you played Dark Force and that would you have because they actually had like a new story in there that's completely different. Like, that does not really make you replay. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the problem Bravely Default had for some.
Not
You
exactly.
have to replay the same shit over and Bravely Default?
Well, kinda. Yeah, you kind of have to, but you have like new class. You get to keep all your classes and stuff, so it's kind of like
a lot of the Idea Factory game, they make you go back to the same dungeon like multiple times. So
yeah. And to be fair, the reason for it in Bravely Default's more understandable.
I got bored of Bravely Default. I found the story and everything. Just even the classes are kind of boring. I mean, the classes wasn't bad.
Yeah, I didn't read too many reviews about Bravely Default that were like super glowing, so like I never.
No, but they weren't negative either. He said.
I mean, it's pretty much if you're like a big fan of Final Fantasy 4 and the whole like classes, and that's pretty much what that game is.
Well, Final Fantasy 5, yeah. Which I love Final Fantasy 5 personally. But
It's funny because Final Fantasy V is like considered the good classic in Japan, but 6 is considered the good classic over here, as far as like that era, for two different reasons.
yeah.
Like the Japanese didn't really like the Japanese didn't really like 6 because it felt like a reduction from like 5.
Gameplay wise, yeah.
All over here is the opposite effect, so. Interesting.
Yeah, because well, also keep in mind, didn't we got 6 before 5, correct?
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
it was
we did.
Final Fantasy 3 here first.
Yep, all that stupidity at the time. Yep.
Numbering craziness. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what's also what game I really get to that I've heard, and that's a weird Final Fantasy 5 like job system. Xenoblade 3.
Not really that
Make a birdie.
kind
This
of
pure and blue world, I'm not liking it.
Yeah, it has a classic.
Yeah, neither am I. Neither am I.
We're getting a fighting boy.
It's like the MAGA team can't get their fucking life straight this week.
All I know is that if you are over
Man, the
level
FBI is
50,
really going in on this
it's hard to
course.
unlock
I know, right?
classes, so, yeah.
They're digging up evidence right out of the
I
gun,
know.
out of the course.
Digging up evidence? I thought they were planting evidence though.
You guys see that tweet where they were like, somebody said, finding nuclear secrets at a golf course is some shit straight out of Hitman.
No, I didn't see that, but that's funny.
Oh, someone posted a clip from The Onion back in 2017. It's like the nuclear codes will be safe in Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, I saw it.
Like, how do they keep doing that? They must be like fucking Time Lords or some shit.
Yeah.
That's what it's time wizards.
We live in a fucking cartoon.
We do.
Much.
We do.
Fucking
Absolutely.
Bond plotline.
Life is just one giant Onion article.
Yeah. I know, that's why it's like
Or a Simpsons article.
that's why a lot of jokes that during that time was like, wow, the Onion will have to go out of business. So
Well, they just changed their name to an official news network.
yeah,
They might as well. I mean, they get more things right than Fox News does, so they might as well.
Good approach.
Most things do.
Just relax.
And The Simpsons is becoming a documentary.
Come on, dear.
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it. There's that kind of
Just
thing
when I
going
first
around
seen
that
Teens
apparently Bill Gates wants to dim the sun to fight climate change. So
That sounds like that definitely sounds like a fucking Mr. Burns plot.
yeah, I know. It's like Mr. Burns literally did this.
The only difference is that Burns wanted to block out the sun so they would forcibly be having to pay for his electricity for day and
Nice
night.
shot. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Well, I'm sure Bill Gates wants to sell us something. Still, it's like, oh, you don't like how dim the sun is?
Ugh.
You talking about Elon Musk or Bill Gates at this point?
I mean,
Sounds like Elon Musk.
That's more like more
Good
Musk.
approach.
I guess, but
Just relax.
One devil is not as bad as the
yeah.
other.
Well,
Yeah.
there's still birds of it.
Oh, I love how Elon Musk was literally morphed into a Bondville. Like everybody was making jokes about him like years and years ago about, this guy seems like a Bond villain, has the charisma of a Bond villain. And sure enough, he fucking turned into a Bond villain.
Yeah, like how Jeff Bezos became Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
Flex Luthor, yeah.
Lex Luthor.
I said this time and time
Elon,
again. It still holds true.
all Elon Musk needs is like a fucking like big white Persian cat. So he can sit there and pet and stroke.
He probably and he probably
He's
can afford it.
we can call him Giovanni at that point.
Since he's a weird, he probably also has a volcano base in Japan as well.
Lucky bounce.
Yeah. Do you guys remember Danger Mouse, that cartoon from the 80s?
Oh,
Yep.
God, yeah.
Yes, I
I
do.
have what was the name of the white caterpillar that Baron von Greenbach always had? He was like always petting.
I cannot remember.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, I do.
Ellsworth?
Was it
Interesting enough, Mighty Mouse is actually on Netflix.
On the
Danger
green.
Mouse?
Or Danger Mouse, yeah, Danger
For
Mouse.
the birdie.
Yeah, Mighty Mouse is a different.
Come on, Dad.
I would still watch Mighty Mouse if it was on
Mighty
Netflix.
Mouse. I remember Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were referring to at first, Mighty.
A birdie.
There's semi-pizza cat. Is it?
It might be.
It sounds like
Is it?
Tubi. That sounds like the kind of thing Tubi would have.
That sounds like
I gotta watch
that sounds like a Tubi or
Retro Crush.
Retro Crush.
I want to see the Japanese version. That's what I want to see because I've seen the American version.
I think the Japanese version is available on home release. It came out a couple of years ago, I think.
This game's gonna be really close. I don't know who's gonna
Probably
win.
kept the American name, but I think it has the actual Japanese subs.
See ya.
I'm gonna check
Nice
those out.
shot.
So,
Well, there was Discotheque, I think, that put it out anyway, so.
Oh, was it?
I believe so.
It sounded like this.
Motherfucker.
Now then.
I think it was Discotech. Like the only independent anime company out there now left.
So Sony buys them too.
Nice.
Like I said, the only independent one.
Well, this Central Park Media that's not still on that store for like a decade and a half.
Oh, so now that I've also
You mean Media Blasters, right?
now that I've also lured Highest Metal into a
Amazing.
life of
Hell.
vinyl bondage.
For the birdie.
Kinky, yeah.
Kinky, yeah. They the Bubblegum Crisis
Sweet birdie.
vinyl reprints are like super cheap right now at Hobby Link Japan. They're like $27 each.
Well, I guess I know what I'm buying next.
I need to put my order in because like I haven't done it yet and I don't want to wait too long. And the yen is like fucking worthless right now, so it's a good time to buy shit.
Shoutouts to the FBI, they won.
Yeah, I know, right?
The Democrats finally got our funding.
The deep state prevails.
Man, but Biden's 80,000 IRS agents are gonna come for us all.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got back to blue man, unless they're federal ones.
Yeah.
What is this decimal
See,
here?
you got
Yeah,
Paul.
Now we have to defund the police.
Yeah.
I plead the
Federal
fifth.
police.
I
Maybe
plead
law
the fifth.
enforcement- all
I plead the
cops
fifth
are
on
bad.
those.
After all.
I plead the fifth on those 5 holes you have.
I have 142,760 coins.
I have 200.
But-
I
but-
have 227,720 coins.
Yeah.
I
Go
just-
play those. Go play the gotcha in the game.
I
That's,
should. I haven't spent any coins on anything in like a year.
Yeah, I stopped making characters just because like, well, I haven't really been inspired to make anything new.
Yeah.
Ah, no surprise. So Tulsi
shit.
Gabbard's gonna be filling in for Tucker Carlson. No surprise, given how much of a piece of shit she is.
So they want someone else to
hold on.
shit. What I'm blanking on the word now. Fuck. Defame. They want someone else to defame a judge.
Dang.
Yeah. That judge should totally sue. I would do it. Not for the money, but just to fuck over Fox News.
It is 10:30 over there, so we could probably go for one more turf war or two.
Yeah. I
I'm
got time
hungry
for
this
one more.
I'm just gonna grab some food. So
Yeah.
No, that's fine. We need to build up the room anyway, so I'm just gonna pick a room that I
I'll do
usually
another
don't
one.
go
Isn't
for.
Mount dipping out?
No, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
Okay.
That's why I'm keeping track of the time. So
Okay.
But yeah, can't wait for Tulsi Gabbard to defame someone.
I'm waiting for her to open her mouth about this whole deal, and then stick her foot right in it.
Well, but I suspect by Monday they'll have the one lie that they'll all converge on at that point.
yeah, Like after okay, this one seems like it's working. We're gonna all go for that.
Because Trump was just, that bitch was just drowning in lies. Like, oh, it's the deep state. They're planting evidence. I declassified these. So you admit that you had them. They should have just asked. I would have given it to them. But they asked you before, asshole. Obama had a bunch of documents. Like, no, he didn't. like. Jesus Christ, dude! Like, someone get that bitch under wraps. Like his lawyers just must be fucking sweating because I think the last thing I read, like, the FBI is looking at his lawyers too because they suspect they knew about the fucking shit he had and didn't report it.
She should hire Rochelle Walker.
His lawyers have, I mean, they've got privilege, right? Like,
you would think that they would go that route, but who knows? I mean, he's been hired. He's only been able to hire idiots lately because no one wants to work for him.
True. Room's open, by the way. So
on my way.
This may or may not be the last one, but we'll see.
I don't know. I need to see a doctor or something, man. Every time I eat a huge meal, I just get hungry again in like 2 hours. Dude, you should see all the food I had for dinner. Like, I had a fucking palace of meat, barbecued meat on my plate for dinner, and now I'm fucking hungry again.
Your stomach turned into a black hole.
It pretty much has.
Yeah.
Be proud of that.
Huh?
You got a tapeworm or something?
It must be one very hungry tapeworm. And no, I don't have a tapeworm because I'm still a fat ass. Wish I had a tapeworm.
You know, there's a lot of people nowadays who do the stupid thing and actually ingest tapeworms on their own now.
No, that can't be true. That can't be true.
It actually is, unfortunately.
It is true.
What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with people?
It's a way to lose weight, and because there's medication to kill it off, that's what they do. Yeah, I know, it's disgusting. Ugh. I would love to lose weight and be better about it, but I would never ingest a tapeworm.
Yeah, for sure.
Room's open, guys, so feel
right,
free to file in.
I had to reboot my game because the fucking game crashed.
No, that makes sense. Like, I was looking in the shop, and it was looping because it was trying to log into a different part of the store. So I just had to close it and actually get in that way.
Maybe they already put some of the servers down.
Maybe. This game does have dedicated servers. That's probably one reason why they're closing it down too.
So a strategy game that did come out recently is Digimon Survive.
Is that a strategy game?
I thought it was a visual novel.
It's a visual novel with SRPG.
I heard it.
If anything, I would kind of compare it to, in a way, to 13 Sentinels. Yeah.
13 Sentinels with Pokemon, or excuse me, Digimon.
Yeah, I saw that the game did well in Japan, financially speaking.
Yeah. In the US, I'm not so sure, but it got zero advertising in the US.
Highest Metal, are you going to sit out of this one, or are you going to join us?
I'm probably gonna sit out, actually.
Okay, we'll wait for another person to get in here, and then I think we'll launch the game after that.
I mean, Digimon's always been a popular thing in Japan.
It kind of ebbs and flows over there.
Yeah, it ebbs, and yeah, it's not like Meteoric Rise like a Pokemon is, but it's lasted. It's lasted.
There was a point after Frontier where that series just kind of disappeared into the ether.
Yeah.
I need to play my fucking, speaking of tactics games, I need to play Triangle Strategy. It's still sitting here unopened.
Yeah, I still got Octopath in my Steam library. Haven't touched it.
I've opened it, but I haven't played it.
Don't open it.
Don't
open it.
Oh, resell it.
May as well, right?
Yeah.
My sister, every time she comes over here, she's always eyeing it on the shelf. She's like, "You gonna let me borrow Octopath?" I'm like, "No, because I'm gonna play it. I want to play it."
I've come to realize that the only games that I actively play are the games that I can play with other people.
I'm kind of the same way. Like I'll start off playing an RPG or some shit, but then I'll fall off after like 3 days,
Yeah.
and I'll just go fucking back to playing Hell Let Loose for 6 hours a day, or 4 hours a day, or whatever.
Yeah.
I find that like I end up in that kind of route too, but I found that if I put a timer on, like almost like you're clocking in the work, it's a lot more structured for yourself, so it allows me to like actually like ebb into it a little bit better.
My problem is that I keep going back and playing Hell Let Loose, and you can't do that with that game because every match, well, if your team's decent, it's gonna go the entire you're gonna go the full 9, the whole 9.
Yeah.
And
How long does it last?
hour and a half. Each match is an hour and a half.
Oof.
Like,
That's too much. That's too much even for me.
If you play 5 good matches in a day, that's 7 hours.
Yeah.
But it goes fast. You don't realize it because it goes so fast. Or for me, it goes fast. I like the game.
Tribes 2 used to be a lot like that. Like if like you'll go into a server, but if like everyone, like if each side has their heels dug in, that match can last forever.
Yeah, Tribes. I played a shitload of Tribes and Tribes 2 in college.
Yeah, me too.
I remember how that game was, and you could definitely play it for hours.
Yeah, Tribes is fine.
Hell Let Loose is like that too because you have a giant map. You have to either push the enemy off the map, the other team off the map completely, or you just need to control more points by the time the clock runs out. So what happens is that each map has 5 victory points, right? So what happens is that everybody just fights over the middle point, basically. And it turns into like an hour-long meat grinder, pretty much.
There are days I wish Sniper Elite, the Sniper Elite games had like multiplayer.
The new one does.
Oh, it does. It does?
Yeah, Sniper Elite 5. It's an invasion game mode. So like one person will be going through their campaign, like an enemy sniper can like try and hunt them down.
Oh, cool.
So it's kind of like Demon Souls, where somebody just joins somebody else's game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Might have to look into that because I've been hankering for Sniper Elite after I went back to play 4 Italia. So
Yeah, the new one 5 is pretty decent actually. I played it on Game Pass.
I want to play. I want a new Hidden and Dangerous game. Hidden and Dangerous was kind of like that Commandos game from like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
But it was like it was kind of like a third-person shooter, and you had to like sneak around and like plant bombs and sabotage like German airfields and shit like that. Those 2 games were really fucking fun back in the day. And the franchise just died out with the second one, and like I wish they would make another one.
Father.
I want a new Mercenaries game.
Mercenaries is fun too.
I think that's in LucasArts Hell currently.
Yeah.
So Disney Hell.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You know one game I'm glad is in Square Enix Hell? Kane and Lynch Dog Days, aka Dog Shit.
I never played them. They didn't look fun to me. Like
The first one was okay because of co-op mode, but the second one was utter trash.
I don't know. Even the first one seemed kind of generic to me.
The first game was okay at best, at least it was playable. The second game is utter shit.
Give us a new 50 Cent game.
Blood in the sand.
50 Cent blood on the sand.
Yes, please.
Blood on the sand. Off my shirt.
Nice shot.
It stole my crystal.
You will surrender, or I'll die trying.
You gonna eat that? That's what the game would be now, because he's fat.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the story about like the helicopter sequence in that game?
Nope.
No.
His son wanted a helicopter shooting sequence in the game, and 50 Cent demanded that the developers make some kind of rail sequence like that for him.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Last moment.
I'm sure it turned out great.
It actually turned out better than it probably should have been, given how fast they had to do it.
I didn't really play that game at all, but I hear nothing but good things about them. Like, about those
Bulletproof?
Well, Bulletproof is trash. Bulletproof was trash. 50 Cent Blood on the Sand is actually pretty good.
I heard, I think it's the opposite of Blood. First one was, no, you are right, yeah.
There it is.
You are correct.
Bulletproof is sold really well. it sold like 2 million copies on like PS2.
I just remember like, you know, when that game came out, and I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Thinking it was just some trash fucking shovelware shit.
But
And
yeah,
really, it's actually good.
Yeah, it's very deceptive. Yeah.
My favorite quote, the sound clip from that game is "Fire in the motherfucking hole."
Yeah. I've seen those clips before.
Yeah, that studio did not last very long. Swordfish Studios. They made,
Yeah,
they made
it got-
Blood and Sand.
Yeah, it got liquidated, I think, into Activision. So.
Of course.
Fuck Activision.
Yeah.
I'm just
Cool. Go on. Wonderful. Very nice.
But if you have an opportunity to play that game, it's a fun time. Just don't stream it.
For the
And they
baby.
never released it, huh?
Well, they can't.
that's a license hell right there.
Not to mention, well, on top of the fact that you have to like license,
It's all
obviously 50 Cent's whole dead ass stare, his likeness. You have to license all the music too.
Right.
Or die trying.
Or die trying.
Or die, kill your company trying.
Sorry, or die trying.
Die trying.
It's a 50 Cent game, but instead of actual 50 Cent, it's got the what's her face from Amagi Brilliant Park.
Oh. Izucento?
50 Cento.
They're fucking
Yeah.
muskets.
He did use a rifle though.
Yeah, she had a rifle, I think.
Come on, get serious.
Musket
I didn't
rifle?
I watched like 5 episodes of that show because it sucked.
What show?
Amagi Brilliant Park.
Amazing. Nice shot.
It was one of those children animation shows that was like, it was like one of their like independent novel shows or whatever, where it was like Amagi Brilliant Park, Kyokai no Car or whatever that shit was. And huh?
Our sinners.
Kyokai no Kanata. Kyokai.
Oh, that's a whole different.
Yeah. I got my Kyokai mixed up. Sorry. And then no, not that one.
English! Do you speak it?
It was that Phantom something.
Oh,
Whoa.
Phantom World or whatever.
yeah.
For the
The one with
baby.
the fucking limbo in it.
Yeah, and the chick that everyone got thirsty for as well.
Kitty
Oh,
Limbo.
the big thing.
Yeah.
That shit's
And I'm very good.
fuck is this
You
shit?
show him.
What was that, Varnus? We couldn't hear you. If you can respond.
Phantom Breaker World or something like that.
Yeah, that's the one. Phantom World.
Mugen Phantom World or something
Breaker.
like that? Mugen Phantom Breaker? I don't
That's
know.
not Phantom Breaker. That's a
That's
video
a
game.
that's a fighting game.
World
It's
Breaker.
like being-
It's Mugen. It's Phantom something and it sucked. It was Kyoto Animation.
Phantom Breaker is a game. Now that I remember,
Beautiful.
somebody asked me about it.
All
that
those
game
projects from
sometime
that era of Kyoto Animation were all just kind of like blah.
No
The best one of
further.
them was what's that? The fucking Tomako Market. Like that was the best one of those shows, and even that wasn't that good.
in my life. Yeah,
Way better than the TV show was.
Yeah.
it's still cute, but it's not great. It's definitely not great.
The movie was like way better. Like, the TV shows.
I've never seen the movie, but I have heard that.
Take your word for it. Just wait for the fall anime season start.
I need to catch up on all the shit this season. I've been like with all this job hunting.
I
I've been doing.
still haven't seen what's the part time. I'm probably just gonna binge it once done.
I caught up to that. I caught up to that 2 nights ago. So
It's mid.
Could
Yeah,
make
no,
a
well,
birdie.
it's strange because the animation and the art is absolutely terrible. Like it's so disappointing and it makes you sad. But everything else, like story, characters, dialogue, writing, it's like season 1 never ended. And I still like it. But
And what
it's-
is this?
Devil's a part-timer season 2.
What a rare reverse isekai show.
Yeah, but like it's so hard.
Don't say that. Mal hates it.
It hurts my eyes. It hurts my eyes and my heart that it's this bad. The art is, anyways, and the animation is non-existent. Like
Like,
know 3AC is a capable studio because they did Gun Gale Online, which looks good, but they just didn't
That
get a
was
budget.
also a while ago too for Gun Gale Online.
Yeah, but they just didn't get a budget for it. They got no budget for that show for Devil's a Part-Timer, and it shows. And it's very sad.
Budget is a small timer.
Enjoyable.
Speaking of budget, Highest Metal, how's that Transformers Armada?
Well, I finished Armada. Like,
God, energy.
Maybe chance here.
no, I finished Armada last week and it was pretty good. I skipped Energon because I decided I haven't watched Cybertron since it aired, and you know what? It's
Just relax.
actually pretty decent. Like the dialogue is actually kind of funny because like you actually get sarcastic Optimus Prime.
Oh, really? That was his own separate show in Japan. Right? It's not actually related to Energon. I think.
It's so fucking. They basically fucking Robotech the fuck out of it. Or like it initially. It really has no fucking like relevance to like the previous shows, but for the American version, they're like, oh, we're just gonna say that the black hole is created by Unicron's blown up corpse, and
want
Megatron's
you to
body
take
is
to a
made of
medical
Unicron's
planet.
air.
Cool.
Like it's just like what the
The
fuck?
good old spin in the medical planet.
Oh,
wanna
spin.
put-
Yeah.
And then like
Good work.
it's like, oh yeah, by the way, everybody forgot that Transformers exist. And yeah. But then magically, even though I haven't gotten it yet, I still remember the scene. But like, in the last episode, they literally show the fucking humans from Armada and Energon at the very end, like grown up.
That's anything related to it.
Hey,
Even though it's like,
Enron,
what?
why do the Yankees suck so bad?
Because of the Yankees.
They don't suck. What are you talking about?
Somebody in my timeline said, "Why do we suck so bad, Yankees?"
Oh, it's because like they got a little bit of a losing streak, and every time something somewhat bad happens, Yankees fans are like, "Oh my God, we suck! The world, the sky's falling!" Blah blah blah.
So, crybabies essentially.
Yeah, they're like the worst fans in Major League Baseball. In New York fans in general are the worst fans in anything.
Philly would like to have a word with you.
Yeah, Philly fans, man.
I don't know,
No.
man. I've seen some.
Los Angeles fans have actually caused riots.
I've seen some shit
Philly
from.
fans.
I've seen some shit from
So good.
Mets fans and Yankees fans lately on Twitter that make me question whether or not Philly is actually the worst fan base.
And it's on.
I think it
I'm
makes
gonna try
me
and say right now, all you Americans.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. Like you guys, I'm
Slow
sure you guys get worked up about rugby and soccer, so
They're not Europe though.
Well, we don't have guns.
true you don't.
That's very true.
Neither does anybody.
I'm not talking about
No.
fans like fucking like wanting to shoot each other and shit. I'm just mean like they're just dicks.
Soccer hooligans. Yeah, but they don't have guns. They have didgeridoo, man. It's almost as bad.
No, they have
Well,
computers and social media instead.
I mean, you can't do smack them over the head with it. It's still hurt.
Didgeridoo.
Yeah.
Like
I know,
wrestling.
it make your ears bleed.
I'm about to make this place
The
a
Australian
terrible world.
vuvuzela.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
That's actually not the quote there. That is, it's called, "That's not a knife. That's a knife." That's the Mandela effect for you.
Yeah.
People think it's one thing, it's really another.
Like the movie Kazam.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Well, Star Wars did happen, and it's still terrible.
Or was it
No,
Kazam starring Sinbad?
Yeah.
Everyone always thinks it's, oh, Luke, I am your father, when it's not that at all. And James Earl Jones has to constantly keep correcting people about it.
Yeah. And he made some. They make like jokes that he force chokes them, and basically like they have all that fun. I've read about that story. That guy's 90 years old. Can you believe
For
that?
the bird.
Yep, still kicking.
Yeah.
He also had like only like a 5-minute scene in Coming to America too.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
no.
he's busy pulling a Harrison Ford where he wants his iconic characters to just be killed off, so he doesn't have to do this shit anymore.
Well,
If he's 90,
the
you
diff-
just say no. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
well, that's not quite the
Or they
thing.
could
Harrison Ford wants his characters dead so that he can die with the character, so it looks bad on anybody who recasts him. That's really what it comes
He
down to.
also has to physically play the character. Well, James Earl Jones, he only has to do a voice at least Darth
Yeah.
Vader.
By the way, shout outs to this pure and blue world.
Yeah, we've been fighting for it, despite the fact that we only have like 3 people on our side.
No,
Also, Harrison Ford's also got a lot of like accidents, you know, like injuries on the
what's that? It's
sets.
a red hole, bitch.
But not for long.
Nice shots.
See about that.
Nice shot.
I'm just gonna play the whole 13 for the rest of the game.
yeah. Fuck it, it's a moral fight at this point.
With the way you've been playing, you'll probably hit yourself into the bunker.
No father. Good aim.
Is that what he found nuclear codes in the bunker?
Careful.
Well, it is a bunker. It was the bunker boy, so maybe.
I just saw Mal and everyone tweet about Lane Pipe.
That's right.
That's not what lane pipe means.
Hey, like I said, he put some work on Poison, so you know.
Yeah,
Come on, man, he's a lead man. The lead pipe.
my leg.
And actually, I stole that joke from the MVC3 crowd, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because Hager was also in that game, and like one of the jokes that they would always make is whenever he would do his down C combo, they would say, "Oh, the Mayor of Earth is laying down some pipe."
Oh yeah. That's an old joke, yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah.
So
Fighting.
good.
Fighting game community, you're fun.
Well, there's also a lot of bullshit goes with it too. So
Yeah, I just talked about the one at my locals.
What happened at
Except
your
it's not my
local?
game.
Some guy was trying to like get all frisky with a 6-year-old.
it was a smash.
Yeah, of all things.
You
Yeah.
show him.
I wish I was making that up.
Birdie chance here.
Oh, it's out there. It's actually to be expected most of the time. Well, not most of the time.
Nice birdie.
Oh, Mal, you piece of shit.
Yep. I had to come in and ruin your fucking day.
I missed my putt too, so.
Okay, let's look at that beautiful pure and blue world.
Oh, it's not pure and blue. Someone took hole 18.
I also want to give a
Oh, did you take it back?
I
Nice,
took it back.
nice.
Yeah, they took it back.
I
Look
also
at
want to
that.
give a
Pure and blue. That's right. Fuck the Moon Men.
It was rigged.
Fuck
wanna give a shit.
rigged rigged election.
Justice. We gotta have justice.
I gotta give a shout out to Kobayashi, who the voice actor of Jigen, who passed away this week at the age of 90.
Yeah, we just saw that. Yeah, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he retired last year. He's like the last original Lupin cast member to pass away, hanging for over 50 years. He's also the narrator in Gao Geiger and the voice of D-Las from 083. Ironically enough, the guy who replaced him as Jigen was the guy who played Adolfo Gato.
Gato.
The cat.
So it wasn't a cat. I just like that joke.
I don't know. Gato kind of does act like a cat, doesn't he? Just what he wants to do, whatever the fuck he wants to do.
There's that song where I'm just a cat. It's a pretty good song. So yeah, I guess you could say that. Okay. Well, in any case, it's been a good time.
Yep.
It's gonna be 11 o'clock your end. It's gonna be
Yep.
8 o'clock mine. I think it's
Yep.
that's a good time to close it there.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then
Yep.
and then from there I gotta go on Mouse streaming, collect some more
Footage.
some more shit. Yeah, I gotta collect the archive before before some of it disappears.
Shout out
Okay.
for Sobro for retweeting this. They took Walter White meme from Fist and North Star, but they put D-Las in as Walter White. Or adopted him. Say my name. Say my name.
I hate that song, by the way.
I'm not a fan of it either.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Destiny's
I'm
Child,
quoting
Say My
Breaking
Name.
Bad, so
Oh.
I'm referencing the line from Breaking Bad, but then about a song from Destiny's
Talking about
Child.
the song. We used to have that on our answering machine when I was in college. One of my roommates recorded our answering machine messages, and he sang it in like this high falsetto voice. Say your name, say your name, say your name. Leave us a message.
Yeah, funny. Yeah, like when that song was like so popular, people just wouldn't shut up about it. Same thing with No Scrubs by TLC. Like when that fucking song came out, like everyone just wouldn't fucking shut up. It was annoying.
It was a
Oh
big
my god.
smash hit. What do you expect?
Yeah, I know.
This wasn't goddamn Macarena.
Oh god, I forgot about that. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
now you done. Well, now you remember. Ha.
Yeah, I do remember now.
Or that fucking Cisco song, fucking thong song or whatever.
Oh yeah. Drew Hill. Yeah.
Might as well throw some Smash Mouth in there while you're at it.
Anywho,
Yeah. Take care, guys.
yep, I'm gonna
Alright,
cut out.
peace out.
I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, peace out.
Bye.
Peace.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the stream. I'm no promises, but I may force myself to stream tomorrow. Not sure what time, but I will let you know on Twitter. Anywho, y'all stay safe out there. We'll catch you later.